With Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, appearing in his head all the things he's wanting to be said. 19 minutes of Phil to Phil. With so much time to kill, he promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. The stream's online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as Shad's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to endure like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran shooter feeling so insecure. The money he earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. If supports are also slow and stays so low and fails to grow, you never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Once clicked off across the board with charge to what because his code can be ignored, just how much DSP makes us feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep who play bingo, but Phil will bitch and why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across the screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals are so machine. It's not in burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if battery fun is shy or can't to see if hours make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his like before lunching into a bike pretending they're for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of college cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that it's done well and they were rife. With drama he will react but isn't act, that is a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. She's nearly over and a win is in sight with what to white despite Phil to light that tips were not white. We'll say alright it is okay and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tips will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again, it's never if but always when the game is won. Thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for what is today, Monday the 1st of July, 2024. I looked at my calendar and for some reason I thought I gotta read this in the American way. I just got a wee quick glance at my calendar on my computer, and because I'm like fucking having to like read American dates sometimes, I thought, oh, it's 7th, nah, it's the 7th month of the fucking year. The 1st of July, a brand new fucking month. So yeah, I hope you're all enjoying your July so far. Typically in Scotland, for the 1st of July, it was horrible weather for a lot of today. It was pissing down with rain. Summer has finally arrived in sunny Scotland. So yeah, it was a nice little reality check to kind of just remind ourselves, we're fucking still in Scotland, you know, and the heavy rain's still a thing. 1st of fucking July, summer's here, schools are on holidays, not shit, you know, and pissing down my fucking rain. I enjoyed that as morning. But yeah guys, I hope you're all doing well so far. We crowned a bingo winner yesterday for the marble month stuff or whatever. It's about it, yeah. This is Phil's stream, by the way, in case you're wondering. Why am I on this particular screen? I'll tell you in a fucking minute or two, don't worry. It's like, this is Phil's fucking gameplay from Liberty City Stories, but I came across something strange, which I will discuss with you in a wee bit. First of all, Phil is live on his stream, as you can see, not properly live, but you know, just blathering, you know, like his chat and all that jazz. He's enjoying 2024. It's been a good 2024 so far, so says DSP. It's funny because he turned up to stream and he's like, am I early? I guess so. They changed YouTube again, everything is rounded and ugly, lol, and nobody was talking to him for the longest possible time. 6 minutes without a reply, 8 minutes without a reply. He went over 10 minutes without nobody saying hello to him. From 6:42 PM my time, remember, I'm fucking UK time, so I'm 8 hours ahead. So for DSP it's going to be 10:42 AM his time. And it took until 10:53 AM for Cheetah Man to finally pop along. And the first thing Night Shift said is like, hey, no Elden Ring? And then just yeah, fucking hell. Am I early? You're about 20 minutes early, Phil, because you're quite random with your timing sometimes when you turn up to your fucking streams. So I will say that. Oh look at this, Phil's got a new approach to Street Fighter. I think my new approach to Street Fighter will help and I'll do better overall today. A reminder what Phil's new approach to Street Fighter is. He'll play the game, and when he starts getting pissed off and annoyed with the game, he's going to have his audience tell him it's time to take a time out. It's the audience's responsibility to tell Phil, now Phil, you need to stop playing because you're getting too worked up, take a breather, take 10 minutes, put in some eye drops, and you'll start playing better. That is the audience's fucking job, as well as giving them tons of fucking money, of course. So yeah, that's Phil's new approach to fucking Street Fighter. He has not stopped playing Elden Ring. I've seen Prophet asking as he stopped playing Elden Ring. Elden Ring continues tomorrow, and L be great, BC, I'm in a totally new area to explore. Phil has a go at other people's fucking use of grammar when typing. He is full of typos himself. Fucking wee hypocrites. But anyway, as that. So, while we wait for Phil to go live, I thought I'd randomly scroll through like popular DSP videos, and I was struck by surprise when I seen this video with over 30,000 views from 8 years ago. called GTA Liberty City Stories DSP Gaming's Funny Moments HD. And I've got 30,000 views. Why? How? It's a channel called Call of Meme. This is not the only DSP video they've got up there. They've actually got quite a few DSP videos up there, but the most popular videos are kind of like meme stuff or whatever, you know? But I don't even think it's like foreign meme stuff or whatever. That's why it has 698,000 views, 420, 277,000, 218,000. The first DSP video that pops up here is actually this video I'm on here, GTA Liberty City Stories DSP Gaming's Funny Moments. Not far away from it, in 29,000 views, is Batman Arkham Origins DSP Gaming's Funny Moments HD. And yeah, it looks like this person focused primarily on DSP Gaming for a good chunk of the latest videos or whatever. And yeah, it's... I don't understand why. Did somebody just buy the channel or something to try and promote DSP on a popular account? I don't know. I honestly have no idea. But yeah, there you go. I mean, it's because the DSP stuff happens. They focus on the other channel, you know, creators. You know, this is like Frozen Foxy from 11 years ago, PewDiePie, and all that shit as well. And it goes from PewDiePie and it crosses over back to, you know, Frozen Foxy, and all of a sudden it's like, boom, DSP Gaming starts from, I think it's this one here, from 10 years ago, Beyond Two Souls. So I have no idea what prompted this channel over the course of like 2 or 3 years to just randomly have a whole bunch of DSPs, funny gaming moments for a channel. I mean, so I thought I'd give one of the videos a try. This one's a Liberty City Stories one. This is the most popular DSP gaming funny moments, and I thought, well, how funny could it really fucking be?
Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh, shit!
Anthony, it's over for guys like us.
The old
We're
days are over.
dinosaurs.
Yep.
Dodos or dildos or something.
We're dildos.
Tell you,
Oh, we're back to this. Oh!
This is shit. This got 30,000 fucking views. Are you out of your goddamn fucking mind? Where's the funny? At what point does the funny begin? I was promised funny moments, it was even capitalised, and this is so far total pish. But yeah, that's what you get when you search for things like this, you know what I mean? You search for DSP Gaming, you look for the most popular results, you scroll down and lo and behold is... Yeah, well that's which somehow got 30,000 fucking views. What the fuck? Is that a description? Nah, it's not. Not in a description or anything. But this channel is called Meme Channel, has like 4,000 subscribers, and yet some people, for some reason, they got channels which fucking blew up in popularity. Fuck knows how. We'll give this one more try. We'll give it. See, that's only been 20 seconds. Let's at least give it a couple of minutes just to see if there's any funny moments at all.
I love how he flies when he hits the fucking bike. Oh my god, that's great. When he's on a bike, it pops up like there's a spring on his ass. Oh my god! We're done. We're fucked. This mission's over.
So I imagine this was at a time when he wasn't streaming the videos, because it was 8 years plus ago. And there is no tips bar, for example. He's not interacting with chat. There's no... So this must be on-demand videos where he had no choice but to add his own commentary to fill the dead air because no chat was there to either hold his hand or for him to kind of bounce off of. So... yeah, it's actually... See, Phil's offline gameplay without stream chat was actually his better gameplay, I would argue. Well, maybe better gameplay is a bad way to phrase it, but the videos weren't as bad back then. They were still bad, they were still pish, but I feel like stream chat ruined Phil Burnell's content, if that makes sense.
This is over! Oh, I got my health back. Oh shit, maybe we can steal a car. Right over here. Get in quick! Shitting in! Holy shit! What the hell? Oh my god!
I'm still waiting for the funny.
This is the song they're playing now. What the fuck? Oh my god! Ah! I wasn't ready for this. Fuck! Oh, shit! God damn it, love's the feeling. Love is the feeling, you stupid 5-0. Get with the times. Love is the feeling. Oh, spike strip! Spike strip! No! 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 We did it!
That is, you know, it's bizarre that Phil would actually fucking think that's an acceptable thing to happen. Like, he would, let's be honest, that should not have been allowed to be in a fucking mission pass. The police are completely surrounding him just because he fucking hit a checkpoint. Now, you surely got to lose the fucking police first, and that was just that's awful. This is awful stuff. This was Phil's content before stream chat was a thing. You know, no complaints from Phil like, oh, it's not realistic at all. The police just disappear once you get to the checkpoint. No, not at all. Phil's like, great, it worked out in my favour. Fine, we'll give it one more chance. We'll give it one more chance. Let's see what happens with this particular fucking clip.
Look, Maria, you're Salvatore's girl.
I'm my own girl. You're such a goddamn square. Come on, Wayne.
Oh no! What the fuck? He drove into a van.
I knew I should have walked in.
What?
To be fair, I remember this bit. Yeah, I think I remember this particular clip. This actually was kind of funny.
The fuck out of there, you bitch! What the fuck is this? You fucking son of a bitch, get back here! He's getting away! Fuck you. God damn it.
The fact that it happened twice, to be fair, it was kind of, that was kind of funny to happen. Like, fuck you, Phil. But yeah, it was kind of funny that fucking happened twice.
Fucking piece of shit. Fucking really like this van, I guess. What the fuck? Where did the police car come from? Are you kidding me? What was that?
The police in some of these fucking games are fucking just absolute animals, you know? I fucking love that, but that fucking... But anyway, is Phil live yet? Phil is not live yet. Oh, what's he fucking doing? What's he saying in his chat here? So who else out there is as consistent as Phil? I don't understand why people complain all the time. Are people complaining about Phil? Fragile was saying, why is the intro so long? Bye, I'll just watch a DSP VOD. And Phil saying, this is like showing up to a movie theatre an hour early and complaining the movie isn't starting up. Lol. The generation of instant gratification entitlement continues, I guess. Look who's fucking talking. And he's saying, well, for an entire generation that's been coddles their entire lives. Asking them to understand a schedule is like asking them to design something using advanced astrophysics. What the fuck, Phil? Let me start now. What was he saying right before we began? You know you're in trouble when people actually criticise you just for having a set schedule to begin with. And yes, I've gotten that. People used to streamers just doing whatever, whenever. Bloody hell, Phil. Fuck off. Anyway, let me just mute this. Well, you need to wait for him to fucking dumbass stupid guitar intro thing. Give me a wee second, let me just pause it around about... Yeah, we'll just pause it right about there. And then we'll build up some nice speed up just so we'll make sure it's on 1.25 straight from the get-go. Probably asking should I be considered a limb if it's on the card. We don't know if he banned him. We don't actually know if they banned him. I don't know. We need a confirmation from Phil, essentially. So we don't have such a thing yet, so we cannot, because we can't assume it's a fucking limb. So yeah, let's get rid of this, let's get rid of that. Fuck it, let's just get into the bingo. Why is the water so still? Where did the otters go? There were otters here before. All I can see is the reflections of some random tourists in fucking Vancouver. Where are my otters? I demand my otters. Look at the bunch of fucking fannies turned up to fucking see the otters and they're all gone.
She's a big fucking bitch.
Nope. Thank you very much to Grease Monkey for a super chat who says, how did Jared need a catch up? What's Filbert's drama lately? He hasn't had a whole lot of drama to talk of. You know, specifically. He's been he liked him. He intentionally talked about Dr. Disrespect and the drama that they're going through. He dedicated a whole podcast essentially to talking about it, you know. And yeah, for somebody that tries to avoid drama, it was kind of strange for Phil to just to suddenly embrace the drama and embrace the misery of someone else, I guess, and the suffering of someone else, just to try and make themselves seem more. I don't know. It basically, it looks like he was just using Disrespect's, you know, suffering to try and big himself up, if that makes sense. Other than that, it's just him fucking trying to. He thought he would get Master with Bison on one stream, and after 4 streams so far, he's still not Master. So yeah, but he's going to try again today. The day stream for Phil today is Street Fighter 6, which is quite rare because usually he does that shit in the night streams. So yeah, we're going to get some day stream Street Fighter 6 antics, so we might get some sodium from Phil later on. But he has a new plan. He has a brand new plan devised from everything. So the new plan Phil has when it comes to Otters, finally I was fucking waiting for you little bastards to fucking turn up. Anyway, but Phil's new plan is essentially about when he gets too angry and riled up and starts losing a whole bunch of games in a row, then he is going to get somebody in his chat to tell him, hey Phil, you need a timeout. You need to take 10 minutes, put some eye drops in, have some Q&A with the chat, and don't worry about the game.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Thank you very much to Battery Exhausted, who gifted Michael674 100 membership. So that's very kind of you, Battery Exhausted, for that. But guys, I still think this is insanity, right? We have over 200 subscribers on 200 members. 200 members on this fucking channel. It defies all logic. But so thank you very much for that. You know, I know a lot of that was like gifted memberships and all that jazz, and I know a lot of that will expire. That's perfectly fucking fine. If some people want to be members of their own volition, that's cool. If you don't want to be, that's perfectly fine as well. I'm still happy about it all the same, you know what I mean? I still appreciate it all the same, you know? So yeah, I certainly do. I'm very grateful for it all. You know, in fact, you know what? Thanks to 200 members, we get a free space. How's that? We start automatically with a fucking free space. Because of that, you know, as a reward, yeah. So we'll give ourselves a wee tweak, a wee advantage early on to start off in month of July. Moody's asking me, did I see the video from the professional? No, not recently. I've not seen anything from the professional in a long time. So I've got no idea what's been happening with that. So, yeah, I'm oblivious to that essentially. So anyway, I think we've built up a nice little bit of speed up juice. So how about we?
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much, Grease Monkey, again for super chat. It says King Jad Vestry Gwen. Yeah, no. The vest would become too much of a symbol of hope against the hate of Phil. I don't know. Jesus. I ain't wearing no fucking vests. No. If I had a vest streak, that means it would encourage you guys to like fucking keep throwing all sorts of memberships at me, and I couldn't do that. No. It should be organic. It shouldn't be some strange thing where it's like you guys are gonna get rewarded for being fucking, you know, so generous and all that. You know, no. I couldn't entice such things. No. Anyway, bingo. At time, bingo. So let me switch over, of course, to the bingo board, and of course we need to have a number. Baltic Bro, you fucking mind-reading prick. As soon as I asked for a number, Baltic Bro said 777. I try fucking surprise people waiting on, but he was fucking prepared. Baltic Bro was technically first with a number, so I guess it's fair that we'll go with Baltic Bro's number. Even though the wee bastard didn't fucking wait for me to actually fucking finish asking the question. Sneaky prick. But there we go. Hopefully this fucking wins. If it doesn't win, Baltic Bro, then we're definitely blaming you. If we do win, then it's all thanks to me and my benevolence of accepting your number, even though it really shouldn't be accepted because you kinda, you know, you kinda fucking put it in before you finish cheering me ask for it. So this is the bingo card we have before us on the screen. I'm just gonna leave it on the autos for now, fuck it, because it's nice. So the bingo board we have for today is as follows. Before you continue, Colleen has clarified what who was it said, was it Moord? What was the person's name? Moordy, yeah. So Moordy said professional made a video reacting to DSP who guilt trips their audience. I had no idea. That is quite interesting. Professional's a big fucking streamer, isn't he? Like I don't know the numbers, but I know the name. You know what I mean? They're certainly a well-known name. They've been around for a good while. So, yeah, big ups to the professional, I guess, for, you know, dipping their little toes into that sort of thing. I'll definitely check it out later on. But, yeah, anyway, so yeah, cheers for clarifying that. So, the bingo board we have today's bingo is as follows. We need Phil to say necessarily, him touching his ear, him saying obviously, in fact, and Tim smacking his lips. The second row is Phil saying literally, him pausing OBS, him saying schedule, him getting a good old turbo nose when he goes no, and Tim saying excited. The third row is Phil saying update, chill, him snorting, him saying what the fuck are you talking about, although I'll also accept what are you talking about, and Tim saying absolutely. The fourth row is Phil laughing, him saying nonsense, him butchering the word, him saying day off, and him saying tired. And the fifth and final row is Phil saying here's the thing, fun, so him showing off some YouTuber jealousy, him saying business, and finally him saying people saying a very strong looking card indeed, if I do not say so myself. I like the look of it a lot, so I'm optimistic for us to get us off to a very robust start indeed, for us to try and get the full house on the bingo card. Now I'll say it is a start of a brand new month, the beginning of a brand new 31-day long month, for us to try and get as many bingos as possible so we can add some money to the bingo prize fund. Also, it's a very start of the month, so we'll go back to zero. Boo fucking who. It's a very sad looking number, isn't it? That big fat looking zero. But hopefully we can add to that very soon, because if we get a full house today in a bingo card, we add our first $25 to the bingo prize fund. At the end of the month, however much money is in that bingo prize fund, half of that will go to a lucky detractor, and to determine who wins half of that bingo prize fund, we have a marble race to determine who gets to take home half that prize fund. But if you want to have a chance of winning that bingo prize fund, you've got to make sure you've left a comment on a community post, which is linked in the description of this live stream. If you haven't done it yet, you've got until the end of the month to basically have your name down so you get a marble, so you don't have a chance of winning. Lelouch V Britannia was asking who won the last prize fund. It was claimed by Johnny V2. Johnny V2's marble managed to fucking sneak away, take a shortcut, and they fucking just yeeted their way to glory. So yeah, it was a random marble course. It was, I think it was like a minute and a half long, the marble course, or something, or 2 minutes at most, or whatever. But yeah, it was a very simple, standard looking course, but it was an actual, it was a wee shortcut you can take advantage of if you manage to get a good break. And Johnny V2 got a good break, so big ups to them for their fortune. And yeah, they'll get the bingo prize sorted out next month sometime. But yeah, they've already claimed the prize. Their marble was first, and they were there to say, hey, that's me. I claim my prize. So yeah, I mean, as I'm saying though, nobody ever expects they're going to win. So Mr. Pika fan won one of the first ones. We had Bugle 912 who won the May one, and now we've got Johnny V2 who won the one for June there. Every single one of them has said the same thing. They did not expect to ever win. You're probably thinking the same thing. How could you fucking win against like hundreds of other fucking marbles or whatever? You don't know unless you're in it. So put a comment on the community post, which is linked in the description of the live stream. There's no harm in it. It doesn't cost you anything. Just fucking put your name down. If your marble wins at the right fucking time, then congratulations. You fucking won half of the bingo prize fund. There you fucking go. So anyway, there's a variety of ways for us to get free spaces to the bingo card, you see, for you. For example, if Phil snorts or burps 10 times before he starts recording for a shitty gameplay, that gives us a free space. If Phil says boss 10 times before he starts recording for a shitty gameplay, that too gives us a free space. And finally, if we get 100 likes on this bingo stream before we finish playing bingo, not only will it give us a free space as well, but you guys also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pix Animations to celebrate the 100 likes. So you guys are in direct control of one way we can get a free space for bingo card. The rest are controlled by Phil and his absolutely bizarre bodily functions, as well as him saying boss a whole bunch of fucking times. I think I've covered all the bases, not Jazz. I think it's time for us to move away from the otters, as cute as they are, because it is time for bingo. So yeah, on that note, let me just press a random Scottish soundboard to send us off into battle once more.
Fuck's sake, Jesus! Christ!
And good luck everybody, bedtime bingo.
Good morning, everyone, and happy July. I hope that you're all doing well and ready for the first podcast of the new month. Today, we're doing something different. We're adopting a new philosophy.
Bugle 912 says, I don't know if you're sorted it out, but I'm assuming I'm not eligible to win now. No, your marble's still there. Like, Bugle, let's be honest here. If you manage to fucking defy the odds and become first twice or whatever against the other like hundreds of other fucking marbles, fair play to you. I've not removed any marbles. Like the only time I remove a marble essentially is when I remove all of them at once, when I'm resetting the fucking list altogether. And I'm doing that every like 3 months now. Every 3 months or whatever, every 4 months. I believe I'm going to reset the list again in August. So this is the last month for the bingo prize list to be in effect, essentially, I think. And then, or is it the end of August? I can't mind. It says in the description, I think it actually says in the description of the stream when I'm planning to reset the fucking list. But yeah, your marble's still there, Bugle. So if you defy the odds, then you fucking deserve to win again, essentially, because that's just fucking freak luck you've got. So yeah. I mean, I'd be pissed off if you won twice in a fucking row, because everyone would be jealous. You'd be the jammiest bastard in the fucking world. People are fucking asking you to put a lottery on for you and all that shit. But yeah, if you win again, then fucking that's just fucking what happens with marbles, I guess. You better not fucking win again, but if it does, it does. Anyway, let's crack on with bingo.
Of the new month. Today, we're doing something different. We're adopting a new philosophy when it comes to me playing Street Fighter, and I'm very curious to see how this philosophy will pan out live on today's first stream. We've also got news, some chill Q&A.
There we go. So Phil said chill, so that's a good start to that.
Burger.
Also, Takodell has clarified what it says in my description. The post will be active for the months of June, July, and August. So there we go. The whole month of July as well, and the whole month of August, the post will be active. So there you go. The list will stay as it is. If your name's in it now, it'll still be active for the rest of this month as well as the month of August. And then we'll reset it again in September. So that's a bingo, that's a marble list or whatever. So yeah, make sure your comments on there. It's better to do it sooner rather than later, in my opinion. Just because it makes life easier for fucking me as well. I know it's got to fucking add all the names to the fucking list after all. Anyway, we've got Q&A in the bingo card, have we? No, we don't, but we have chill.
How this philosophy will pan out live on today's first stream. We've also got news, some chill Q&A, some updates on various things. So, it is a great start to a new month.
I just recognised what the bingo background is. You son of a bitch, it's fucking frick.
Right here on today's episode of the Level 1 Podcast.
I know, just skip this shit. I recognise those fucking eyes anywhere. Fucking frick again.
Alrighty, everyone. Good morning. It's July 1st, 2024. I'm DSP. Welcome to the show.
Who fucking cares?
Before someone says something, all right, we have a new background for the month. And you might say, is that background lopsided? Well, yes and no. I have this big piece of art that I like to...
The background reflects his hairline and head in general, lopsided and oddly proportioned. Also, it's not a new background, it's reused assets. I thought Phil hated reused assets, but I guess that's only in video games.
Is that background lopsided? Well, yes and no. I have this big piece of art that I like to bring out every once in a while.
I just realised as well, he really moved the camera. Like, we don't usually get to see this much of the door. He has moved the camera around quite a fair bit to accommodate his artwork, I guess. But we don't usually see this much of the door, I'm pretty sure.
However, I don't really have another piece of art that's of that stature, besides an insanely huge Super Mario Bros. 3 painting that I have that really doesn't even fit in frame, and I've only used it once, and people didn't really like it as a background because it was too big.
Burger.
So, the only way I can realistically have this as part of my background is to kind of have it be lopsided. Now, I have various other pictures and paintings that I've used. I've actually never done this configuration before. And so yesterday I was adjusting the background, trying to see how it looked best. After testing, it actually looked best having it like this, because first of all, you actually get to see my LED lighting in the background nicely. No matter what color I actually use, it actually stands out quite well.
Who fucking cares?
When I have it set like this, so you can actually see it splash against the wall. Previously, you wouldn't really be able to see it that well. So this actually highlights the lighting. That's number one. Number two, I did have this further over here, and it just created a giant hole behind my head that looked odd because it wasn't on this side, but it was on this side. So if it really bothers everyone, we can adjust this further. But after I was testing last night, trying to get this to be like set, this was like the best I got. I do think I have to move the camera slightly though. I'm trying to be centered.
I'm not sure if that made any difference whatsoever. Like, that's before, that's after. I mean, I guess it made a slight difference, but barely fucking anything. Nah, barely anything.
Trying to see if the chair, yeah, see the chair is now centered to the, yeah, it's slightly better. So anyway, this is what we're rolling with for now for the month. We've got Punch Out in the background, and we've got Mega Man 3, Mega Man with the Shadow Blade versus Spark Man, and the Game Over sign, and we actually get to see the lighting this month, at least when I am widescreen, right?
Oh, for God's sake. I mean, I really need to add the word actually. He says that so much, we probably should add the word actually. I'll need to try and remember to have it as a free space. I'll try and do it for tomorrow's bingo. We'll try and have it as a free space for the word actually.
So, good stuff. And I'm ready for the month of July. As you all know, the month of July is very empty for game releases. Okay? Just to give you guys some perspective, because I have, you know, the list of game releases here after having followed all of those digital events last month. Here's what we're looking at. Ready?
Oh, for God's sake, what a boring fucking segment this will fucking be.
Prepare your butts. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Splintered Fate.
I am going to speed this up, even though we don't have a huge amount of speed up, just 1.5 just for this part.
A Ninja Turtles roguelike game on consoles, July 17th. The Nintendo World Championships, July 18th on the Switch exclusively. Kuditsugami, that game that no one has any idea what the hell it is, but it's on Game Pass, comes out July 19th. And that's literally it. I'm sure there's other indie games and things in there, but July is by far the absolute deadest month of 2024 for game releases. There's literally nothing big coming out. All right?
Burger.
Yeah, I know. See, Flintlock? Who cares about Flintlock? Flintlock is like, oh, it's a Souls-light game with graphics that kind of look like Dishonored. It's like, no one cares. We're playing Elden Ring. No one cares about that game. Just being honest, no one gives two shits.
Burger.
So yeah, we've got a few TikToks. I'm going to slow it back down again because he stopped reading the list or whatever. But by the way, guys, if I miss anything on this bingo card, please by all means tag me in the chat and let me know. I don't try and miss things in the card. I just do sometimes because I'm a dumb fucking bastard that way. So yeah, if I ever miss things in the card, by all means, please tag my name in chat. Let me know. Tell me if I can go back and rewind or whatever. If I miss something, you catch me missing something. You keep me right.
So, FYI, this month, what we're gonna be doing is finishing up all the big stuff that I've been doing, starting up some new projects, okay? Kind of filling in the gaps of the stuff that we've missed. A lot of things that came out in like May, June that I kind of skipped because I was busy with other stuff. And I think that July will be a good month to kind of play catch up on things that people want to see. Perhaps we'll bring back playthroughs that have been on hiatus for a bit. All right? Initially, my plan is to balance Street Fighter 6 and the Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree DLC on day streams. Shadow of the Erdtree, we're about halfway through. Okay? We just hit the 20-hour mark on Saturday. And taking a look at how long everyone claims it is, there's still two major areas of the DLC we haven't even stepped foot in yet. And then there's the entire northern region, which we've seen but haven't explored yet. So we've got probably half of it left, okay? So I expect fully, you know, another week to 2 weeks perhaps, 2 weeks perhaps of Elden Ring continuing on. No exaggeration, another 20 hours. If you do like, you know, if I do three-hour streams a week, yeah, it's going to be another 2 to 3 weeks to beat it. So probably a big chunk of July will be continuing and finishing Elden Ring, okay? Street Fighter 6, right now, Street Fighter 6 is very exciting. And
anybody care what this guy thinks?
No!
Bison is out for about a week now. I've used him a lot, and I like this character to the point where I think, number one, I'm going to get him to master as soon as even today.
But Phil, who cares about the stakes?
Okay, which is pretty crazy. Within a week, I'll get him to master. And number two, I think I may...
Oh, did he just... Hold on. Did he just say it's pretty crazy that within a week, I'm going to get him to master? This is the same dumb bastard I thought he was going to fucking get into master within one fucking stream. Didn't they fucking happen? Within 2 streams, didn't they fucking happen? Within 3 streams, didn't they fucking happen? Within 4 streams, didn't they fucking happen? This is stream number 5 of him playing with fucking Bison. Fuck me, man. So all this... Jeez, Phil, what's the big deal? Like, you fucking flip-flop from saying there's no fucking stakes involved and it's no big fucking deal to suddenly fucking wanting fucking praise for fucking playing ranked mode and potentially getting fucking master through attrition. Oh, bloody hell.
I may actually adopt him as one of my main characters. I really like this character. I'm learning more and more every time I play with him. In fact, I watched some videos last night of M. Bison. I think I get the character now. I don't...
Yeah, that's a quick question. Did he really say I'll get master in one stream? Yeah, Phil was anticipating getting master within a single stream. Because he was confident that he could repeat the same thing he did with Akuma and get 5-star diamonds from his placements. But Phil had a problem that the placements for him didn't go to plan. He lost some matches, so instead of being 5-star diamond immediately after the placements with Bison, he was like 3-star diamond instead. And he was pissed. He was raging about that. Because he just couldn't fucking handle it. He just thought, what the fuck, I don't belong down here. I don't belong to where these shitty fucking diamond 3-star diamond scrubs are. I belong in the upper echelon of players where I'm not as try-hard or whatever. It's such a weird cope. So yeah, he blamed everything apart from himself for fucking being 3-star diamond instead of 5-star diamond. So yeah, he was generally hoping and expecting to be able to fucking brag about being master within one stream of Bison. And all of a sudden he's retconned that to say wouldn't it be impressive if he's fucking Bison to master within a week. No, Phil, not in a way.
Really think I understood the character up until this point, and now I think I kind of understand what's going on. My entire game plan earlier was to play him like a previous character. That's not how you play Bison. The idea with Bison is you get the first hit, you get the mine on the character, and now you're free to do whatever you want. Because whenever you hit them with a special move, the mine explodes, giving you protection. If they try to punish that special move because they think it's unsafe, they get punished, they get hit, and then you can continue a combo after the fact into another mine, and it just continues for the entire round.
Who cares?
So that's a fun part, is I didn't realize I was watching last night.
Burger?
I was like, oh, that's how they're all playing it. Because I was wondering, why middle of a match would they do a Psycho Crusher? That's completely unsafe. Because it is safe. Because the mine on the enemy made it safe. Why would they be doing the scissors when they know scissors can be punished? Because the mine is on the opponent. I was like, oh! And that, see, I'm watching high-level matches of like Master and Legend players, so they don't fall for it. Regular people will. Regular people who are not top...
Phil, this is where your fundamental flaw is, Phil. Okay. This is why you fail a lot of the fucking time when you're playing this fucking game. You're looking at the absolute top tier fucking matches where the best players compete with each other at the highest fucking possible rank, where techniques and methods will fucking change and alter. And you're basically hurting yourself by assuming that the things you see at the very top level will also work down at lower levels. You should basically play within your own abilities and capabilities, and you got to set realistic expectations for what you can fucking do in this fucking game. The people at the very top of this fucking level in this fucking game are there for a fucking reason, because they devote fucking time and effort to this fucking game to master the combos and the time and everything else. They get the timing down perfectly, they get the counters down perfectly, they know when to fucking punish and everything. But you're not anywhere near that fucking level, and you've admitted this as well. So why you're trying to emulate that is, it fucking baffles me. I understand trying to fucking steal some tech and ideas from the fucking best players, but you've got to think about the environment you're in and realise that you're fucking going about things wrong, because it's just one of those things where it's like, it feels right in saying that different levels of players will fucking react differently compared to the top players, because his mindset is still stuck in the pro days, essentially. He treats it like it's a fucking pro gaming experience. And I've been probably sent me some gate for Phil's rankings. So let's have a wee swatch of this, why not? Let's have a wee swatch of this. Oops, I keep pressing the wrong thing. There we go. So what do we have here? Blanca is, well, Bison's not there, so this is total rankings. And I believe this, I assume this is like overall for ranked only. Yeah, for ranked. Yeah, for ranked. So he has overall for any of them, he's 55%. Blanca's 62%, Lily's 51%, Honda's 62%, Zangief is 49%, Dalsim is 53%. And who else is there? Give me a second to open up the second image. Here we go. Here's the second image. And this image has got the director of Aki, Akuma, and Bison. Bison with a 66% win ratio. Akuma 41%, Aki 37%. There we go. So, but you see, he's doing well with Bison. But Bison is apparently an extremely overpowered character. Mind you, they said the same thing about Akuma. Like, they said the same thing about Akuma, but Phil done terribly with Akuma. To the point he doesn't want to play him anymore because Akuma didn't fucking get me master, boo. And yeah, Phil played Aki, but he didn't seem to enjoy playing with Aki because he was shit with Aki. So there we go. But yeah, that's Phil's win ranking stats, whatever, for Street Fighter. So thank you, Proper, sending those on. Can't wait for him to mention those and tell us about how fucking amazing he is at the game again.
Top level players are going to fall for that strategy all the time. They're not going to realize the mine's about to explode, and I'm going to take a juggle. So that's what I'm going to try to implement today. Every time that I juggle someone, I'm going to try to go right into the hands that give the mine, and then I'm going to try to use this strategy to bait people into getting hit by this mine all the time, and then push to the corner for a big corner juggle. I have some interesting strategies I learned that I'm going to try to implement today. So we'll see how it goes. But I think with what I've watched and learned overnight, I think I may do better with Bison today. And keep in mind, today we are doing something completely new in Street Fighter 6. I've never done this before the entire year that I've played the game.
Burger.
Directly per your feedback. Today when I play Street Fighter 6, I'm going to play 2 to 3 matches in a row against 2 to 3 people, right? Not matches, sets is what I meant to say. You know, best 2 out of 3. I'll play 2 or 3 people in sets, and then I take a break. Like a
Oh, he's doing it every 3 matches. Every 2 to 3 fucking like sets or whatever, he's going to take a fucking break to try and stop himself from turning into some salty little bitch. Oh, fuck me, man, that's... Is this why he's doing it in a day stream? So he can use that extra hour for like timeouts to chill down and fucking not get so worked up and hyped? What the hell? He's giving his fans less content by having multiple timeouts every fucking 3 sets or so. And Dips is asking how long the 3 sets take. I mean, I can depend. It depends if he gets completely crushed and bloodied or whatever, or if it's a closely fought contest because somebody might take a round here or there or whatever. I imagine every set on average is probably 5 minutes. 5 to 8, 5 to 7 minutes long or something. No, even that, 5 minutes roughly.
Meth Bear tipped £5. Considering how popular cattle theft has been in Scottish history and culture, you Scots must enjoy many steaks. How's the gout, Jad?
Thank you very much, Mepper. As far as I'm aware, I don't have gout. If I do, I certainly don't know about it, but I don't think I do because my feet aren't sore and not swelling up or anything, so yeah. But I do enjoy steak, but it's one of those things where I find it hard to enjoy like home cooked steak, if that makes sense. I prefer, like, you know, going to like Miller and Carter, for example, and enjoying like one of their fine steaks there. Like good, properly, going to a proper steakhouse for a steak, you know. That's some good shit right there, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's like a... And I usually go for sirloin, medium rare as well. It is what it is. But yes. But what can I say? You know, I mean, I do enjoy the steak sometimes. I don't actually have it that often, but I undeniably though, I am a big fan of red meat. I've been recommended to check the member Discord 2 seconds here. What the hell, Mister? What possessed you? What possessed you, Mister? I've got to ask, what possessed you to make that? It's so weird. Why? You want to know how old this picture is? He's got the old pop filter is still there. Why do you have this like in your archives, Mister? Why? It's so weird. It's the fact that it's just you know what makes it even weirder. This is what makes it even weirder. Why does Phil either look tiny or Joe Biden look like some sort of fucking huge like fucking titan? Why is it because we know Joe Biden's like some old wee duffer. You know, he's a wee small frail man essentially, you know what I mean? He's fucking geriatric. But he's towering over Phil here. It's such a weird... It messes with my fucking... Because the sizing's gone all weird. It's just really messing with my fucking head. What the hell? Thanks for that, Mister. I appreciate this strange head trip. We'll see if we can find any good... I didn't even realise, because Phil's playing Street Fighter today, he's actually fucking got the Street Fighter t-shirt on. I didn't even register that in my mind. But yeah, Phil's really hyping up Street Fighter today, you know what I mean? He's like, hey, look at me, I'm playing Street Fighter in a day stream, I'm going to bust out my old t-shirt or whatever, I'm going to point to a character in it and say, hey, I'm playing that person. The crispy shirts are no here for Street Fighter, I guess.
5-minute break where I literally just sit here and we talk about what just happened to those matches, what you guys thought about them. I do shoutouts and things like that. It's going to end up being a more social experience. You know, up to this point when I played fighting games, Street Fighter particularly, I didn't really do that. It was just me playing, and just playing nonstop. Okay, basically makes it so that I get full of adrenaline. Okay, I never really catch my breath. My blood pressure goes all the way up. Okay, and when that happens, I tend to keep just requeuing, and I make a lot of mistakes. I know that's why I'm getting so angry about like a loss that I jump right into the next match, and now I play poorly because I'm already heated about that last loss, and I start having worse execution, don't block on command, you know what I mean? So if I just step back every 2 to 3 matches and I say, okay, let's just sit here and chill for 5 minutes, everyone, let's talk. Number one, it's going to be a more social stream for you guys who are here live. Number two, for those watching on demand, it's going to be a better experience instead of just me getting tilted and losing half the matches. There'll be more to it. And number three, I think overall, it's going to be better for my experience actually like playing better. I think rather than gaining a whole bunch of points because I start off strong, but then getting a loss, getting tilted and losing all those points. If I just step back and break for 5 minutes, I think it's actually going to interrupt that and allow me to get my head back on straight, right? And hopefully continue on at a good pace. So we're going to try.
I mean, that can work if you're having a bad streak, but I think it's counterproductive if Phil fucking takes a break when things are going well. If you're in a fucking hot streak and you're gaming, then you want that hot streak to fucking continue. So it's one of those things, how about, in my opinion, this is a better idea. Play until you lose, and when you lose, take the wee break. In Phil's head, he wins more often than he loses, right? So that way Phil's probably going to win like 3, 4, maybe 5 in a row or whatever, and then he'll get a loss. And that's the point, to just say, okay, let's take a breather. And that's a... I don't know. To me, it's like you've got to... He's been using the expression a lot himself lately. You've got to strike when the iron is hot. If he's on a hot streak in Street Fighter and he's potentially going to fucking cool himself off and lose that kind of feeling of, oh, I've got a fucking good form going right now, you know what I mean? That is a terrible fucking approach. It's good to fucking do it when you're on a bad streak, to take a fucking breather, but if you're fucking winning, you want to keep that fucking momentum going. You don't want to fucking derail it just to fucking say, alright, I need to take a break because my blood pressure's fucking high. I don't know, to me it's a strange move. It'd be good to implement it only for defeats and not for everything, but whatever. Phil, it's your stream, I guess, so I'm looking forward to seeing Phil win 2 in a row, think to himself, yes, it's great, take a break, and then come back from his break and fucking lose 3 in a row.
Try this today. This is an experiment for sure. I've never done this before. The entire year that I've been playing Street Fighter 6 is pretty much just non-stop grind, play. So let's see if this new strategy works or not. I'm actually excited for that. And that's, I mean, exactly right. Amos says, now you can actually interact with the people who are contributing. You're right, I don't. Usually during fighting game streams, I don't interact with anyone. I'll shout out when I get a chance and I go right back in and you feel a big disconnect. And today, I'm hoping to change that today to make it a more social stream. In fact, that's actually why I've taken Street Fighter and made it the daytime stream today. I want to test this out. I want to...
I called it, and I fucking called it. Here he is fucking saying at midnight, I need the extra time. I need the extra time so I can have more timeouts for you with you guys to try and calm down and talk to you. Fucking Phil has fucking 3 sets, turns to chat, just sees a bunch of steak in the fucking chat. Banned.
Alright. Have time to do it. So I'm curious how this will work, okay? Let's see. Hopefully it does work and people enjoy, and it ends up being a good time. All right. By the way, I'll just say this up front for those who are here. For those who are contributing, the way I run my podcast is I shout out all contributions that happen during the podcast near the end segment. So FYI, if you are contributing now, I will shout you out later in the show. I don't want anyone to feel like I'm ignoring them. I'm not. It's just I would like to get through my topics first, so that way I don't forget or lose track of what I want to talk about. That's important. And then we do a whole segment at the end of the show that's interaction, shout outs, Q&A, and the like. Okay. Thank you. All right. Can we talk more about how bad the competitor's mom is for winning? Yes, actually, I'm going to increase my insults about people's mothers. That is one thing that I'm committing to doing. I got more mom insults and jokes to use on today's stream. There you go.
That's funny.
Fuck you, Phil.
Okay. So, that's the daytime streams for the foreseeable future are going to be a balance between Elden Ring DLC and Street Fighter 6. Okay? Night streams are going to be chill gameplay. Starting tonight, I'm playing the Riven Remaster on my mini PC. Now, I have an update on this. That's not a very good update. It's pretty dumb. They changed the system requirements for the Riven Remaster. What? Yeah, they did. OP Boone had looked up the system requirements about 2 weeks ago, and he had told me, yeah, your mini PC actually reaches the specs needed to play the game comfortably. You're good. You should be able to play it. I buy the game, I install it. Oh, they changed them now.
Or OP Boone was wrong, perhaps? Maybe OP Boone was looking at the wrong fucking thing?
Gee, thanks. However, I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal, and here's why. Hades 2 apparently had system requirements that my mini PC did not have. They didn't reach them, and it ran beautifully on my mini PC, no problems. So, I get the feeling, as long as I'm playing at 1080p, I don't think we're going to have an issue with the Riven Remaster. I think maybe if I was trying to play it at 4K or something, it would be, you know, a nightmare. But I think I'm going to be good. I think we'll be fine. Anyway, and by the way, if it doesn't run, guess what? I bought regular Riven too. So I bought the bundle. That's the Riven Remaster and original Riven. So worst case scenario, we'll just play original Riven. But obviously, I would love to play the real remake Riven that just came out last week. If we can do so, we'll find out. So tonight, on the late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, It's Riven for the first time ever. I'm very excited for this. This is a game that's the sequel to Myst, which I played several years ago, and people really liked that as a chill interactive playthrough. I'm looking to approach Riven in exactly the same way. I know there'll be cryptic puzzles that I'll be scratching my head about, and eventually I'll need your help to beat them, but I'm going to give it all an honest shot first before I start, desperately asking for help. It should be fun. I can't wait to explore. I haven't played a game like this in quite some time, so it's going to be a very neat late-night interactive stream. People have actually asked for Riven for several years. Ever since I beat Myst, people were like, oh, will you play Riven because we really like Myst? Well, it's come. We're going to do it, okay? So that's tonight. Tomorrow is a continuation of Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree DLC, and tomorrow night it's more Stardew Valley Late Night Chill. I'm not here on Wednesday this week, and I know that's weird because usually Thursday's my day off, but this week I have multiple appointments I need to do on Wednesday.
I forgot about that. Let's be fucking real here. The true, honest reason why Phil is moving his fucking day off from Thursday to Wednesday is to fucking just eat food in restaurants because he's worried that all his favourite places are going to be closed for the 4th of fucking July. God bless America.
Plus, with Thursday being July 4th, it kind of makes sense to take my day off first, so rather than on a holiday when half the stuff is closed or has weird hours.
Hooray, says day off as well.
Burger.
Well, he said business, I wonder. Hold on, I'll just rewind to make sure he says business or no.
Weird, because usually Thursday's my day off, but this week I have multiple appointments I need to do on Wednesday. Plus, with Thursday being July 4th, it kind of makes sense to take my day off first, so rather than on a holiday when half the stuff is closed or has weird hours and stuff like that. So, I'm not here Wednesday. When I come back on Thursday, it'll be more Street Fighter 6 and more Riven. And then Friday is going to be Elden Ring and Friday Night Fights. Yes, more Street Fighter 6. Saturday will again be more Elden Ring and I believe Stardew Valley. And then of course Sunday's React Day. And then we go from...
Phillips donated mini PC tipped £1. Big ups fellow detractors. Philip replaced my CPU cooling gel. All will be fine for Riven. That being said, spoons at the ready.
Spoons, eh? I'm sorry?
Thank you very much, Phillips donated mini PC for that contribution. I appreciate you working overtime here for making sure you can give us an update on your current status. So I appreciate that. Good luck running Riven tonight on your maximum minimum settings.
From there later on in the week. So that's what you can expect roughly this week. Yes, the days are shuffled around a bit, but we're gonna have lots of content, lots of good stuff coming up, and I hope you guys will join me for it. Okay, I'm hoping today with my new philosophy of M. Bison to get him to master rank. We might very well do it today. I'm only about 1,000 points, not even away from hitting master.
Phil, it doesn't matter if you do or not because the stakes do not exist for you. There is no stakes to be heard of or whatever, so who fucking cares?
Who fucking cares?
And then if I get him to master, obviously I want to do some matches in master level and see how I do.
No, you fucking don't. As soon as you get your fucking cowardly little fucking arse to master, you fucking run the fuck away. There's a reason why you don't really fucking go back to characters that are already in fucking master, usually. Because you're fucking afraid of losing those ranking points. You fucking get to master, and you're fucking locked into fucking master, but then you can't fucking compete with people in fucking master, because most of them are fucking better than you in the game, just usually anyway. Through attrition, not through skill, but attrition and perseverance gets Phil Burnell eventually to fucking master, as it gets most fucking people eventually to fucking master. It's not usually fucking earned, it's just fucking usually just given to you eventually over fucking time, because you spend so much fucking time putting in the fucking graft for it.
I feel like today, understanding Bison more is going to help a ton. Because previously, I didn't understand that, hey, when you have a mine on the enemy, you could just do unsafe stuff because you're protected, and it's actually bait for the enemy to fall for it, and you get extra hits, so you're taking down their guard meter more and everything.
So Phil is hoping today to become a master baiter using Bison. Sorry, I couldn't help it. Terrible joke.
I didn't understand that before. Now I'm kind of getting it, and I'm happy that it clicked last night. I was like, oh, okay, so everything I should do should try to combo into the hands, so they always have a mine on them. Do unsafe things to bait the enemy, right? With this mine, like that's what I should be doing. So let's see how it goes today. All right, if I get him to...
I think he's like 5-star diamond currently, so I think he should definitely get master today. But with the form he's on as well, he's actually playing not terribly with Bison, so it would be bizarre basically if Phil did not make Bison today, especially with a 3-hour fucking day stream.
To master, great. If not, no rush, but I feel like we're going to get him to master likely this week because I've been doing so well with him.
Who fucking cares?
I'm going to adopt when playing Street Fighter on these streams, okay? Good stuff. Now, what else will I be doing in July? Well, I've already stated, once we basically kind of wrap up certain things, let's say we beat Riven. Let's say, you know, we get to the end of the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC, or maybe we want to cut back a little bit on Street Fighter. Then we could swing in other things. We could bring back Fallout 4. Fallout 4 was almost done. All we had to do to finish the playthrough was the Nuka-Cola DLC, the Automatron DLC, and the finale of the game, which would take like probably like an hour and a half, not even. You just go to the Institute, do 3 missions, and then you pick your ending and you're done. So we were almost there. Maybe a few more streams and we were going to wrap up that playthrough. That's a possibility to bring back this month and finish. There's playthroughs that I wanted to do that I've skipped. Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door Remake, which is a game that I loved on GameCube but never finished. I would love to do that. Luigi's Mansion 2 Remake. I would love to play that. The System Shock Remake. I would love to play that. So there's various options. And we may do some polling. We may do something to try to figure out what we do during the month of July. What
about the games you fucking no finish yet? Like fucking Sea of Stars and fucking Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and all that crap. These games that you fucking started but didn't fucking bother finishing.
The time permits for it. Okay? So that's all exciting, and keep in mind that we had a few different ideas of other things we may try. You know, we talked about possibility of me doing like a late night chill stream where I built like a Lego set or do something else similar. We'll continue to talk about that, you know, over the month to try to figure out if we can maybe try that like a demo stream. But in addition to that, people seem to want a new event. And I would say the new event would either be like last week of July, first week of August, and it would be a marathon event that's like a summertime vibe, a summer party kind of style. And we already talked about possibility of maybe doing the Nintendo World Championships game and doing some challenge runs and classic games during that marathon. Maybe some Stardew Valley chill, maybe a tier maker, which I haven't done since Christmas. So maybe actually do a tier maker that's like summertime themed or something like that.
Who fucking cares?
Some booze, some chill vibes. All this would be fun for a marathon, I feel. So let's continue to talk about that.
Basically the same old garbage fucking content you get from his fucking shitey fucking marathons. Anyway, give me a second here. Give me a second here. I want to have a quick search or something. All right, let me go into Pig Go, because I'm not sure exactly what stream he used it on, but let's just type in the word master, and let's type in the word podcast, and let's see if we can find this. Pig Go's kind of slow sometimes, so it might not even find it. Yeah, it's been a bit slow. Thank you, by the way, to Genome Gaming for a super chat, who says he does realise the expense of decent Legos sets. Oh yes, he does. He's made sure his audience are fully aware that he's not planning to invest too much for the first Lego thing. He's going to start off small. Somebody recommended to him the Tuxedo Cat, for example, but Phil saw the price and saw like it was $100, and Phil's like, "Fuck you guys, I'm not doing that." Damn. I was hoping to find the podcast where Phil claimed he was going to try and get Master in one stream. But yeah, Pig Go's being a bit temperamental right now. So, damn, it is what it is. Nothing we can do. Bugged Pig Go mechanics, dude. Oh well, let's get back to the bingo. But yeah, Phil made it perfectly clear he's not going to invest too much in his first Lego building thing. It's going to have to be something for... It'll basically have to be, I imagine, about 50 odd bucks, if that, at most.
Over July, solidify those ideas and try to come up with exactly what we want to do, and then we can maybe set a date and start working on that, okay?
I see still no said schedule yet, by the way.
672, I can't do an IRL grilling stream. Number one, I don't have a grill. Number two, I would not film outside of this office regardless. So there you go.
Don't be a pussy, you be pussy.
I'm not going to grill in the office. Anyway, so that's all going on, all right? And then we'll, you know, as we get further into summertime, I'm sure we'll come up with more ideas and things and stuff that we want to do. But right now, things are good. I want to make this firmly clear to everyone. It is July 1st. We are officially halfway through 2024. Dude, this year has been great. Has it not? Even with the fact that there's been a drought of great high-profile AAA games, the stuff that I've done has worked. We've had fun, hanging out with each other, having a good time. You know, yes, there was a little bit of a downturn there when I was playing Baldur's Gate 3 all the time, but as soon as that playthrough finished and I stopped RPG overload, attention came back. People are watching, people are engaging, people are supporting, people are liking the stuff. This is a good thing. I've been stayed completely out of drama this year. Literally any drama is completely fabricated and false by my idiotic haters, has nothing to do with me. So I just ignore it and we're good. So everything this year has been absolutely great. I really have no complaints. I just want to keep it going this way for the rest of the year. And undoubtedly, if we can keep it going the rest of the year like this, when the new releases do actually hit that people are excited for, we're going to have a great level of entertainment value and exciting stuff. Okay. So I will keep going, man, positively. Thank you all. Now, last night, because I want to recap what we did yesterday. Yesterday was React Day. All right. DSP versus the internet had a hell of a lot of political content. I understand why, because we had presidential debates this week. I hope we don't have all politics next week, because I don't want to make the whole show political. So therefore, next week, if there's a lot, I'm just going to end up vetoing a lot of it. We'll see. But last night on DSP Throwback, it was the return of Dark Souls 1 to my retro react streams, where we react to previous playthroughs from my early days. And it was really fun. This time around, I basically tackled the whole chapel area, where I was fighting all the enemies, like the mage and the minions in there. I fought the guy who was the prisoner in the cell, and that was a pretty fun fight, pretty funny fight. And then I fought the Bell Gargoyles. So that was a good stream. And here's what I need from you guys, all right? If you watch...
Money. Oh, also, on-demand views. I think he's about to mention on-demand views, and let's just check. Let's have a look into the Throwback channel, shall we? Let's see how well the Throwback channel's doing right now for him, shall we? Let's go to on-demand videos. Here we go. The latest on-demand videos. 8 views for a video that was uploaded 2 hours ago. That's a big ouch. 102 views for a video that was uploaded 12 hours ago. 80 views for a video that was uploaded a day ago. 89 views for a video that was uploaded 4 days ago. 87 views for a video that was uploaded 7 days ago. This is these are awful. 79 views for a video that was uploaded 10 days ago. Oh, this is yeah, the channel's in trouble. The channel's in trouble. Yeah, it's not getting great views, Phil. Yeah, you might want to. I have a feeling that Phil's going to mention some on-demand support for these fucking throwback videos. I've just got a feeling.
So that was a good stream, and here's what I need from you guys, all right? If you watch anything on DSP Throwback, right now I need feedback. Number one, I want to know what are the playthroughs that you want to see on that channel next, because Fallout 3 is about to end. So what would you like to see remastered on that channel? You know, there's missing content. For example, Dante's Inferno unfinished playthrough. There's a lot of travel vlogs, Red Dead Redemption online gameplay that we eventually turned into the Suicide King series, among other things that are just not anywhere on the internet, and we can put those on the channel. Or is there a classic game playthrough from back in the day, from the Dark Side Phil channel, or from my early days of the camera pointed at the TV here on DSP Gaming, that you would like to see remastered, upscaled, better frames per second, better resolution, proper thumbnail, proper title, right? Would you like that? We just did it with Fallout 3. We're doing it with other playthroughs. What else would you like to see? So I need that feedback over on DSP Throwback, but in addition, I want to know what other games you'd like to see for the retro replay stream, retro react streams. We're going to do Dark Souls at least for another week. The other ideas I have are possibly PS Home. Remember when I used to check that out and do periodic exploration of PS Home on the PS3? We could do that for a couple sessions. I'm going to bring back Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games for the end of the month, because the Olympics will really be going on in real life. What a pertinent time to be doing that, right? Than when it's actually happening in real life. But in addition to that, other ideas are coming up. People are saying, what about this? What about classic Resident Evil playthroughs during the months of September, October leading up to Halloween? Makes sense, right? So we have these ideas, but I need your feedback on DSP Throwback. I put up a special vlog last night. It was a 10-minute vlog, channel update, first 6 months of the year. Here's how the channel's done, and here's what I need information on.
Wait, he did? Well, where's... Oh, is it this? Look at this. Look at his wee smug little grinning face on this thing. I didn't realise that. 200... This is the only thing that's had views. Like, 247 views for this fucking video here. It dwarfs everything around it within the last week. It completely dwarfs it all. 11-minute video, 6 months channel update, upcoming plans and feedback needed. Basically, guys, I want more money from this channel. Tell me what I can do so you guys will get me more money for this channel. Jesus Christ. The automatic thumbnail when you hover over the fucking video. This is it. It's just him waving his arms and gesticulating. Like he's giving some sort of speech, you know, to an audience of fucking... What the fuck? Oh, he's so Italian sometimes with all the fucking gestures. He really is. Anyway, let's get back to the podcast, shall we? Good stuff.
Please go over there and leave feedback on that video in the comments. I'm going to use the comments of that video as a way to feed off of and do things for the channel. So please head over there and do so. Right now, a few hundred people have watched it. It'd be great if tons more could check it out and let me know what you want of that channel, because I need guys.
He is desperate for views on that channel. Holy crap.
On what you need, rather than me just keep picking and not really knowing if that's what you guys want or not, okay? Okay. All right, so we covered the schedule. We covered what's going on my channels. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our favorite segment of the Level 1 podcast that we like to call DSP News. This morning, we have a variety of news to cover. Not a ton, but it is a variety of topics, so let's jump into it. First of all... Oh, they're being stupid. First of all, I have an update in regards to a couple things on YouTube. First off, YouTube, about a week and a half ago, launched a new feature site-wide. This feature is the ability to put 3 different thumbnails on any given video that you upload to the site. What YouTube will do is run an experiment. Different people who watch that same video will randomly see one of the 3 thumbnails when they go to watch the video. So one person might see...
This is so boring, this news. We're behind by 26 minutes. I'm going faster. Gotta go fast. 1.5 speed.
Your face. Another person might see you angry. Another person might just see a thumbnail of the action of a game you're playing.
Well, I do that, but I've got to. I have got to get screenshots of Phil's dumbass faces.
Will randomly see one of the 3 thumbnails when they go to watch the video. So one person might see your face.
No, not looking at the camera. No, you got to look at the camera. There you go. That's better. Jesus Christ. That, there you go. That'll do. I think that'll do nicely. So there's our first screenshot. Give me a second here. God, look how thin and pointy his elbow is. It really emphasises how noodle his arms are. Bloody hell. Jesus Christ. Give me a second here. Give me a second. So if we go here, remove the background, and bish bash bosh. This should be good. There we go. That's pretty good indeed. I'll just throw that in the members Discord, and they can do with whatever they want to that. Fill to the heart's content. There you go. So that's number 1. So here we go. So let's see. I need to go back now to Phil, and let's see the second face, because there's another one.
Another person might see you angry.
This is Phil angry, apparently. No, the thing is, though, he actually looks less angry there than he does 90% of the time on a normal podcast.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much to Twilight Media Quote for the super chat. It says, made it on time, told you I'd do better. Look, in the immortal words of that random GTA character, you're late, sugar tits. Yeah, I'm looking. I'm glad if anyone can make it on time or whatever, or during the stream, whatever, that's all good with me. You know what I mean, so real life comes calling. You know what I mean? If real life comes between you and the streams, then real life should always come first. that's my philosophy. But yeah, let me get a screenshot of this. This is Phil acting angry, even though we know he's clearly not angry, because we've seen Phil angry and it looks nothing like this. But this should be good. And keep in mind he's got 1 more to go, because he's demonstrating 3 different thumbnails. So we're gonna have 1 more following this. I wonder what the 3rd one's gonna be. I'm looking forward to it, actually.
And another person might just see a thumbnail of the action of a game you're playing. All completely different.
Ah, I didn't get a 3rd one, you bastard. I was expecting a good fucking 3rd one, but he's like, nah, I ran out of emotions to show off. What a prick.
Another person might see you angry. And another person might just see a thumbnail of the action of a game you're playing. All completely different kind of thumbnails. Okay? Based on what you assign. What YouTube will do is read data from a week and a half on said video and say which thumbnail created more engagement with the video. Which thumbnail popped so much that people clicked and watched that video. Alright? So I ran my own personal experiment with this new feature with part 1 of the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC right here on DSP Gaming. So for the record, that video as of this morning has almost 4,500 views in just over a week. It's my most viewed gameplay video in months. The last time I had that many views was actually the viral video of the Fallout 4 redo playthrough that I started a few months ago. And that one got like 30,000 views because it hit the algorithm. Obviously, this video did not. Okay, and there's nothing I can do about that. But yeah, my most viewed video in months on the channel.
Well, as the creator of the content on your channel, there is actually a lot you can do to try and make your videos hit the algorithm. You just lack the fucking desire to put in the effort to try and create the videos that will be worthwhile putting in an algorithm. You fluked it before by fucking clickbaiting your way to fucking success with fucking Fallout, but that was just basically for your sheer deception more than anything else. But yeah, it is entirely within your power, Phil Burnell, to put in the effort for your content if you think it merits hitting the algorithm. But you don't. You lack the effort, the desire, the hunger, and the drive to fucking make that happen. You want success, but you're not willing to fucking put in the work for it.
Okay? So I ran the experiment, and there were 3 different thumbnails. Thumbnail number 1 was my old style thumbnail, where on one side of the screen it said Elden Ring Shadow of the Erd Tree, then it had a number in like this rectangular design, and on the left hand or the right hand side, it was actually like Mesmer sitting in a throne. So it had nothing to do with my gameplay whatsoever. It was just the generic art of the game, and then the title and a number. Okay. The second thumbnail, all right, was the same design with Elden Ring Shadow of the Erd Tree in the number 1, but on the left hand or the right hand side, it was my character doing the new ring emote like this in front of the bloomed Melania Bloom after having beaten her as the last thing that I did in my second run. The third thumbnail, okay, was no rectangular design whatsoever. It was a big number 1 Shadow of the Erd Tree DLC, and my character again doing the pose with no border whatsoever. It was borderless, so it kind of looked more stylized in that regard. So I ran this experiment, okay? Here
I'm gonna guess the third one was more popular.
are the results. Are you ready for this? The thumbnail that got the most engagement was, drum roll please, absolutely none of them.
Who fucking
They all got equal
cares?
views. Literally every thumbnail on my video got the same amount of, it was pretty much 1/3 of the viewership for each thumbnail.
Isn't it nice that your shitey fucking content isn't going to trick people into fucking thinking your videos are worth watching more than usual because they change your thumbnails? To me, that's a sign of people being aware enough of how fucking toxic and shit your content is. So none of them. I was like, I want this feature. YouTube's like, you got it, buddy. Here's the feature. And it turns out it doesn't do him any good whatsoever because people still fucking don't like his content regardless.
So literally the thumbnail didn't affect my video in any way, shape, or fucking form. And this is hilarious to me because for years and years and years...
Here we go, he's gonna fucking shit on the fucking people like his own audience who fucking demanded and asked for fucking better effort into his content on demand. So, you know, and now, oh for God's sake, he's actually about to fucking shit over his audience here. He really is.
People complain, Phil, you don't have thumbnails, and that's why you're behind the times. That's why you're not getting extra clicks and views. So then I started having thumbnails on my video. But then people started complaining, Phil, your thumbnails are outdated, they're too generic. So then this year, we updated the thumbnails to be more modernized, actually showing a scene from the game.
Who's we, motherfucker? You didn't do shit. No, all the fucking effort was by someone else fucking making the fucking shit for you and sending them to you, fucking we. Stop fucking pretending you're fucking French. We.
With the time limit looking more stylized, literally, the thumbnail doesn't fucking affect the video in any way. At all. Now, maybe if I had an audience of ADD-riddled children, like most top YouTubers do...
Well, there's a nice little fucking tick for a YouTuber jealousy's card right there.
Burger.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
Good shit indeed as a first bingo of the game. It's a robust game of bingo so far. The jealousy is spewing forth from Phil Burnell.
Let's be honest, right? The Mr. Beasts of YouTube who fucking are at the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards, yeah, maybe if they have a thumbnail where their face is like on the fucking thumbnail constantly, maybe...
Well, I need that one. I need that one as well. Give me a second, guys. I'm sorry for interrupting a mid-rant, but we have possible bingo thumbnails to make.
Maybe if they have a thumbnail where their face is like...
So let me just find the most pertinent frame. Oh my, that one, that could be. We'll go back to it if we need to, but you know, which ones? Oh, that one is more demented than, oh, which one? Look at the state of his teeth, by the way. Look at the sheer look how yellow is. I know the webcam's no fucking great, but what the fuck? Phil, do you not brush your fucking teeth? Or do you fucking brush them with fucking butter or something? What the fuck is going on there? Oh my god. Is that, it's actually, you can actually see his gum. Is it, you know, the receding gum line there? Right, I think this is the most perfect frame. It's going to be a bit bad because the top of it's going to be cut off a little bit, I think. But, I don't know, let's keep looking actually, let's keep looking. He stops there. Right, okay, I think that one's our winner. But yeah, the top of it's going to be cut off a little bit sadly because of, he's a bit too close, if that makes sense. But I'll do what I can though, I'll do what I can. And I'll eat it of course in the member Discord. But I have a feeling this is going to be, the border as well is going to ruin it a little bit sadly. That's the thing, he's a bit too close to the camera so you don't really get the full impact of it. Jesus Christ man, what in the goddamn hell? It actually worked out quite well. That is not bad at all. And I actually kind of removed like the fucking imagery as well, like DSP. Wow, that actually worked out surprisingly well. Let me just eat that in the members Discord, and oh my fucking god. And I look at the members Discord, and I see this. Oh, so that's tacos a little bit away. Diablo EU then made this. But this is unexpected. Tacozilla. This is an incredible creation. This is pretty good as well, to be fair. But there's no denying this is incredible. Jesus. I might just make that my thumbnail. Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second. Let me see if I can steal this. So, hold on, get 2 seconds. Can I yoink this and just clear it for bingo, for future bingo thumbnails? So, if I go here, and if I go back here, and I click this, let me see if I can yoink this. Oh, it looks so weird with the background removed. That looks so much more cursed. It looks so much better with this because obviously the background removed, but I fucking mate thought this was like nothing as well. So it just like cut off part of his arm. Jesus, man. That's actually Phil's normal muscle density in his arm. That's his triceps right there. You can barely see them, you know what I mean? But they are barely there. So yeah, that's what a fucking like not exactly 27-inch pythons or whatever you if I can call it Hulk Hogan had, you know. But yeah, that's his muscle. That's his muscle mass right there. Jesus Christ. For God's sake, I forgot the face. I actually forgot the face was like that. Let's just get back to the bingo, shall we? We're doing quite well in the card. Hopefully we can get a full house, but we have been given a buffet of choices here for fucking thumbnail choices.
On the fucking thumbnail constantly. Maybe that gets small children to click on their videos. All right. First of all, I don't want small children clicking on my fucking videos. I don't want them anywhere near my channel. This is not a channel for children. This is a channel for people who like gameplay, who are like-minded with me. They like gaming as a hobby. They have a passion of theirs. They want to see a genuine person play a game, give their feedback, rage at the failures, but then revel in the successes, right? That's the point of this channel, is genuine stuff, all right? But that's the point I've kind of been making all along, and a lot of people have always given me shit for. I'm different from everyone else. How people don't understand that? I mean, you have to be brain dead stupid, but there are a lot of brain dead stupid people out there who just insist that if I did absolutely everything exactly the same as everybody else, that I would blow up in popularity overnight and I'd have increased income and increased views. And the answer is wrong. Wrong. I'm not that person. I'm not going to get any increase in anything. I have 3 completely different kind of thumbnails, and none of them affected the video performance whatsoever. Zero effect. So I will possibly try in the future with other playthroughs. I'll try this again. I'm not gonna do it for every video. I've decided maybe I'll experiment with other new playthroughs moving forward, right? Like a new game comes out that's hot. Part 1, try 3 different thumbnails, see if anything happens. But for the most part, this is empirical evidence. It's not, this stuff is not a big deal when it comes to my audience. They're gonna watch if they want to watch, and they're not gonna watch if they don't. The thumbnail doesn't affect them at all. Keep in mind, my videos don't hit the YouTube algorithm that often. Maybe if part 1 hit the YouTube algorithm, we would have had a better, you know, body of evidence or statistics from a wider audience that normally doesn't watch my stuff, and that would have been more valid. But as for just my audience, it just doesn't matter. They don't really care, okay?
Who fucking cares?
But FYI, the ability is there for those who are uploading to YouTube to do this, and you can test it out for yourself. YouTube also this morning changed everyone's YouTube channels. Now, all the buttons look completely different. The create button is rounded. All your video, like thumbnails are rounded. Everything's rounded. And all the text was color changed. I don't know why they did this. It looks like a superficial change. It doesn't actually look like this is a change that affects much, but you might have noticed that all of a sudden it looks a little different on YouTube. It's just one of these other rollouts that they do. I actually had this change happen to my Throwback channel 2 weeks ago, and now it's affected my React and the DSP Gaming channel. But again, I don't know if it's going to affect anything negatively. I hope not. I hope that they tested it. I made myself laugh there. I said, I hope that YouTube tested something before they launched it. I almost believed it for a second, but we all know that YouTube doesn't test anything. They just launch it. Okay.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Anyway, you might notice some changes. Hopefully everything still works. Interesting thing happened this morning. So there's a YouTuber. I have no idea what kind of content they make, but they go by the name of Count Dankula. Okay. I don't know what they do on YouTube, but apparently they're big. They have a following, good viewership or whatever. They made an interesting post on X this morning, and I wanted to talk about it because this is the experience that I get on YouTube as well, and I want you guys to understand what it's like trying to be a YouTuber. So, Count Dankula posts up this on Twitter this morning. Basically, he says, "Hello, everyone. I just want everyone to know I've just been informed. If you say the word fucking at any point in your video, even long after the 1 minute mark, your entire video will now be demonetized. It's a new rule that they are rolling out because it used to be fine." Okay? Now, this person got so much attention on their tweet that Team YouTube on X actually directly responded to them. And they said the following. One effing clarification for you, but they censored the word. That word only results in demonetization of content if you use it in the first 7 seconds or if it's present in the title or thumbnail. I'm going to send you a DM, but here's more info, and they link to a Google article. To which Count Dankula directly responded, it was at the 55-minute mark of my video. I explained all of this to you. You said tough, and you just gave me a canned response and kept the video demonetized.
That's not the only metric, though, for... Like, I'm not saying that the Count Dankula was wrong in this regard, but there might be other factors in play. You know, like, I don't know. I don't know much about the situation. I didn't see a tweet or anything, but yeah, I don't know. YouTube's kind of weird that way sometimes.
So for those who don't know, YouTube literally does not have any intelligent people that you can speak with about anything. They don't have a customer service department, okay? What they have is called a partner help chat. If you are a YouTube partner of a certain stature, if your channel has a certain amount of subscribers, if you get a certain amount of views, if you've been around for a certain amount of time, you have access to a chat room, which you can talk to people on YouTube and try to get help. I can look at it right now. Here it is. Chat with a customer support agent right here, okay? So you might say, well, wait a minute, customer support, that sounds like customer service. Well, you just said you can't talk to someone. You can't. Because if you click on that customer support icon, it opens up a chat with a person on the other side of the planet who barely understands English, and I wish that I was exaggerating when I said that. I'm not. This is not me being a bigot. I'm telling you the truth of my experience actually talking with people in that support chat. They basically can't understand English sentence structure. You'll try to tell them something, and they'll have to like have you say it 3 more ways to even understand what you're saying. They basically can't understand shit, okay? Then, all that they do is they try to throw at you articles from the Google Help page trying to explain how Google works or how YouTube works. They literally don't have the ability to help you in any way, shape, or form. And I'll give you an example. A couple years ago, I found a really big problem with YouTube. I actually found a weird bug or loophole.
Phil's never elaborated on this fucking problem, by the way. He claims that he was the first person to find it and he reported it, and because of him, YouTube fixed it. But he's never once elaborated on what this fucking thing actually was. So, yeah.
That was allowing people to actually be incredibly malicious to people on YouTube with no way to stop it. This could actually create huge legal problems for YouTube if they allowed it to continue. I went to the customer or the support chat for partners. I explained the entire situation to them. They pushed back and told me this is not true, that YouTube could not have this. They found no support articles to actually corroborate what I'm saying, nor do they believe that this could actually happen. Therefore, it must not be true. I said, but here's the evidence. And I showed them step by step the evidence of where it was and how it was taking place. And they still argued with me, saying that I was wrong and I didn't know what I was talking about, okay?
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Another time, earlier, this actual year, probably the first month or 2 months of this year, I again contacted them for a different issue entirely, explaining the entire issue, all right? They then sent me a help article that had nothing whatsoever to do with my issue. So again, I re-explained the issue, said, no, this is the issue, not what you're saying, to which they again sent me another help article that had nothing to do with my issue. I said, I want to talk to someone.
But Phil, to be fair to YouTube chat support or whatever, you can't start every single fucking problem you've got with 16 years ago or whatever I fucking worked at Sikorsky Helicopter Company. You know, every time you fucking tell one of these fucking stories about what the fucking problem is, you usually fucking begin with boring people to fucking death of your life fucking story and how fucking boring it fucking was. You never get to the straight, you never get to the fucking point, so the point must understand what the fucking issue you want to talk about is. Also, you're probably talking to some goddamn fucking bot.
Who has the ability to help me, to speak with someone at YouTube who is intelligent, who can comprehend what I'm saying, so that we can get some intelligent response, because you're not helping me. All you're doing is copy pasting articles that have nothing to do with what I'm talking to you about. You want to know what the person said? They said, sir, please do not insult me. I said, I'm not insulting you. You are not understanding what I'm telling you. I've tried to...
Sir, please don't insult. I love it. Phil's incapable apparently of insulting people. He's just being honest, you brain dead fucking moron. You know, that's not him insulting you, that's him being honest with his opinion of what you are. Phil actually fucking arguing with a goddamn fucking bot on YouTube fucking partner support is fucking beautiful. I'll tell you what though, I've had I can't speak for YouTube's bot system, but I'm kind of aware of other bot systems in place and things like fucking banks, for example. I work for a fucking bank, so naturally, you know, they're going to have some sort of fucking automated AI response thing as well, developed there. These things are surprisingly fucking good at pretending to fucking be human, you know. you'd be fucking surprised at how human they can come across. They're definitely getting more sophisticated and all that shit, you know. I can definitely believe that Phil would be confused thinking he's actually talking to a human when it's an actual fucking bot. Yeah, I can definitely buy into that shit. So here's a bot trying to say, please sir, please don't be so mean, and Phil's like, I'm not being mean, you fucking arsehole. I need to hear this again.
Articles that have nothing to do with what I'm talking to you about. You wanna know what the person said? They said, sir, please do not insult me. I said, I'm not insulting you. You are not understanding what I'm telling you. I've tried 3 times to explain it and you keep linking me to unrelated articles. You're not helping me. Please give me over to someone else who can. And then they just said no and they closed the whole chat.
According to Prophet, it's not an AI or bot on YouTube. I thought the standard one was an AI or bot, and if had to get escalated, it would go to a real person. Because isn't that how most of these businesses kind of operate, where it starts off with a kind of low-level bot kind of stuff, and if it's something that can't be resolved by a bot, but you still have problems, then it will eventually get escalated to a real human. I don't know. I thought that's how it worked anyway, and I assumed that Phil was just talking to fucking bots in general. According to Prophet, if you're a partner, it's a real fucking person. Well, I guess Phil's just terrible at fucking explaining things then.
Okay? This is YouTube help. This is what they actually hired people across the globe who don't even understand English. They don't understand the basics of YouTube. All they're told to do is look for keywords in what you type in the chat and link articles. And then close the chat. That's their support. So Count Dankula must have made a video where he said, you know, the F word. Fucking, I can say it because I don't give a fuck about being demonetized, quite frankly.
You fucking do. Don't you fucking dare you fucking pretend they're all right. If you don't care about being fucking demonetized, then why do you never fucking play radio stations when playing GTA, for example? Why are you so fucking upset about fucking the radio stations in Fallout game? Why are you so fucking upset about demonetized fucking videos on the React channel? You absolutely... The Throwback channel as well, the fucking... Oh my god. Phil Hart doesn't give a shit. See, I don't care about saying the word fuck, because my videos aren't even monetized with ads. I don't have to worry about suitability for ad revenue, because every single one of my shitey fucking streams are automatically set to have no ads in it whatsoever. Just by pure default. Because fuck that shit. I would be the biggest fucking hypocrite in the world if I've tried to fucking run ads. I have ad blocker on. There's a reason why you're not seeing ads on DSP Gaming when I'm fucking watching it, because I have ad blocker on. And I use it on everyone. Detractors, fucking Phil, anything. I use ad blocker for goddamn fucking everything. So I would be the world's biggest fucking piece of shit if I fucking try to, you know, have ads running in my shitey content when I have ad blocker for everything else. But yeah, because of that, I have the freedom to not have to worry about ad revenue and all that shit, and I don't have to worry about my language. And I'm a very sweary bastard anyway at the best of times, just because it's my nature. I don't have to worry about watching my fucking language or anything. You know, the word fuck is like a part of them. It's a normal fucking word to use for most Scottish people, especially in the fucking west of Scotland. We use it not as a fucking term of an insult, but just to fucking describe something we're describing. So yeah, it's just, I don't know. People like Phil have to worry about what they're saying, obviously, because this is a career, this is a fucking livelihood. But Phil pretending doesn't care about this shit. I need to hear this again. Him pretending to fucking not give a shit about being demonetized because he says the word fuck. What a load of crap.
Must have made a video where he said, you know, the F word. Fucking, I can say it because I don't give a fuck about being demonetized, quite frankly. And apparently he probably did a big video. You know, it's not like me. I upload a ton of videos a day, right? I got a podcast. I got multiple gameplay videos. If a video or two gets demonetized in a day for me, it's not the fucking end of the world. I move on and I'm like, big deal, right? I put out enough content. It's not a big deal. But a lot of these YouTubers...
So for this stream only, I feel like Phil was about to say the word fuck a whole lot more than usual. Because all of a sudden he feels like he's giving himself license to fucking say it. I'm going to start counting these fucks as bosses.
What?
The boss counter for this stream only is now a fuck counter. For starting now. Because I feel like he's going to say it a whole bunch a lot.
Don't do what I do. What they do is they put out highly edited videos, right? That are targeted content for a certain audience, right? And if that video gets demonetized, they make no money today. They make no money for several days, right? Like, think of these YouTubers that are not live streamers, but they just put out these edited videos. If their giant project gets demonetized, they don't make any money on their work, right? This actually was a huge problem for Angry Joe many years ago. He started coming out and saying, I don't know what's going on. YouTube keeps demonetizing all my reviews. My reviews are my bread and butter. So if I don't make money on my reviews, I can't make a living. This is ridiculous. Why do they keep demonetizing me? And YouTube would just give him these 4-letter responses and never tell him why he really got demonetized. In truth, okay? In truth, the DSP Throwback channel has this problem every single day. Every single day. Last night I did a stream, Retro Replay Dark Souls. I uploaded 5 videos. Of those 5 videos, 3 were flagged as ad unsuitable. So what I did is I submitted them for review, and now they've all been approved for ads. But the algorithm on YouTube doesn't work. The algorithm on YouTube has never worked. It's a faulty algorithm that constantly flags videos for demonetization. And then you have to say to YouTube, no, you're wrong. Have an intelligent person look at this, not an AI bot that is dumb. And then sometimes you get ads on the video and sometimes you don't. All right. In this case, what Count Dankula is saying is their video got demonetized. They did put it up for, review. It still said no demonetized. So then he went and talked to the YouTube chat agent, and the chat agent told him that the moment in question was 55 minutes into his video and that they were not going to monetize it, and they closed the case. So he goes on social media and explains to everyone YouTube is doing this to YouTubers, and their social media team countered and said, oh no, we only do that if it's in the first 7 minutes, to which he says, no, you don't. You don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. And this is the problem with a company like YouTube, where they just rely completely on automation. Or
should that count as what the fuck are you talking about? Or is it too different in the context? Okay, we have this what the fuck are you talking about square on the card, but I feel like it's very close, but the context is completely different.
Talking about. We only do that if it's in the first 7 minutes, to which he says, no, you don't. You don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
You don't even know what the fuck you are talking about. Is it close enough? You don't even know what the fuck you are talking about. Most people are saying yes, it counts. I'm seeing people saying yes, it counts. People saying yes, it's the same. It counts. I'm seeing everyone say it. Everyone's basically agreeing it does count. It's close enough. No, I'm not seeing one person say no, so I think I'm happy enough to say, okay, we have a general consensus. Everyone is saying, yeah, that counts. That's good.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
That was democracy at its finest, because everybody fucking basically said, aye, that counts. I didn't see one person say no, so everyone says, aye, fucking go for it, it counts, and there we fucking go. We have another bingo to add on the board.
And this is the problem with a company like YouTube, where they just rely completely on automation.
Don't say company, say business, ya wee bitch.
Or uninformed employees who are paid probably pennies on the dollar of what they would be paid if they were actual Americans who understood how YouTube works or even understood basic English language structure.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
And again, I'm trying to explain to you, this is not me being bigoted or prejudiced. This is my experience that they don't even...
No, it's not you being bigoted or prejudiced. This is you being racist. Yeah, we have a word for it. It's not bigoted. It's not prejudiced. It's a racist side, Phil. He's back and better than ever, you know what I mean? Top 10 racist DSP moments of 2024 is on the cards, baby.
Even understand what you're saying to them in an English sentence. Their brain just baffled. They can't understand the statement of what you're saying. They don't even know basic things about YouTube. They don't understand what a sentence means when you type it out. They're just like, duh? So they just start posting fucking articles in the fucking chat. What are you doing? You're literally posting unrelated articles to what I'm trying to tell you. Why are you... Here's my question. Why are they even employing these people? Why? Why employ people who don't understand the people who they're trying to help? It doesn't even make sense. You're employing people across the globe who don't have any kind of education about how YouTube works or even how to communicate. So why are you hiring them? Just don't have it then. I'd literally rather have no chat than a chat that's worthless. You see? The chat used to be different. There actually used to be people in that chat many years ago who were smart and who could understand what you were saying and would try to help you. That was like 5 to 7 years ago. Yeah. So it is what I mean, this is not shocking to me that Count Dankula is having this experience where one part of YouTube is insisting, no, this is our policy, but then the other part of YouTube said, oh no, we're just going to demonetize you anyway, and there's no one to have a ruling on the issue and no one intelligent who will even speak with it. Just a bunch of fucking people who are just form letter spammers, right? It's trash. It really does, you know? Anyway, I feel for Count Dankula in this situation. I've been through it. Thankfully for me, I don't get affected by it that much because, again, I don't post up ginormous videos where this is my big video for the month and I hope it gets good views because this is where my revenue's coming from. I'm not that kind of content creator. I never was. So thankfully for me, even with the rampant demonetization, with issues, with all this kind of stuff, content ID claims up the butt on various content, I'm still okay. But other people are massively affected by this on a daily basis. It should be fixed. YouTube doesn't care. So anyway, FYI, just another messed up part of YouTube on another day. What a big shocker, right? Now let's get to some other interesting news. This morning, the news broke that Capcom has acquired majority ownership of a Taiwan-based game animation producer. The name of the company is called Minimum Studios. They actually had previously done animation work on games such as Dragon's Dogma 2, Resident Evil Village, and the Resident Evil 4 remake. Okay, so they've already done work for Capcom, but Capcom liked their work so much that they actually hired them. That's cool. I don't know if this means that there's going to be more animations in games. Like, I don't even know what it really means. Minimum Studios is the name of the company. Like when they say animation producer, do they mean it was like cutscenes? I don't know what cutscenes exactly they're talking about. That's what I'm a little confused about. Maybe they're talking about the hand-drawn art, not the actual animation with the 3D models, but the hand-drawn art that was in some of those games. I don't know. Anyway, hey, more better. Boy, that doesn't sound right. Better off that they hired the company.
So Phil Burnell's complaining about the fucking English language that the fucking YouTube support speaks. and he's butchering the fucking English language for his fucking podcast right now. He has the audacity to bitch and whine and moan about the fucking language being used by user support, and he's just sitting here saying more better.
Anyway, hey, more better.
Fucking great English there, Phil. Fucking superb. Please tell us more about your fucking incredible valedictorian style English language knowledge. You dumb son of a bitch.
More better, but that doesn't sound right. Better off that they hire the company, and now the company can do full-time work for them. Capcom is one of the companies that has not been laying off people recently, but instead they've been reporting big profits and success. So I wish them more power to hire more people and give them more jobs. Okay? Sega has confirmed a rumor. Finally, we have some information. Yes, they are making the new Crazy Taxi game. How crazy is that? Because we haven't seen Crazy Taxi in, what, 20 years? But get this. Just listen to this. The new Crazy Taxi game is going to be an open-world, multiplayer AAA game.
I don't think that's a good idea, personally. Crazy Taxi works really fucking well in arcades, I feel. And it was, I mean, because that's a really popular game to play in arcades. But I don't know. I mean, it's an okay game. You know, I never played it, but I enjoyed playing, seeing clips of it as well. And also, yeah, screenshot his face. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm on the screenshot. Okay, I'm doing it now. Calm yourself then. Fuck no. What a strange face. I mean, it's a brave thing to attempt to try and have Crazy Taxi be that kind of experience, but I just don't understand how it would work. I can't see it working. We're gonna try and race people to fucking be taxis. Well, we're gonna race this customer and we're gonna try and get this fucking customer to the airport before you do. No, I don't know. Kind of strange. It cut Phil's arm off. No wonder he's making that face. It removed his arm. Hey, let's just throw this in the members Discord. Oh my fucking god. Every time I look at members Discord, there's a bizarre... Oh my fucking god. Guys. Goodness me. Right. We're going to need to highlight this. Bugle 912, our previous bingo winner, has entered the frame with this. It gets better. There's more. Diablo EU has this good effort here. This is a pretty solid effort. So yes, that's a pretty decent effort in my opinion as well. Phil versus Phil. Tacozilla comes up with this. Neanderthals, humans interbred for solid DNA evidence. I like how the description here is a Neanderthal female reconstruction based. I'm pretty sure Tacozilla didn't add that, but I think the only thing Tacozilla I think done was a picture. But I love the description refers to this as a Neanderthal female. Big ups to Tacozilla for that. Diablo EU has some more efforts. First of all, we got this one here. Hulk Hogan doing his thing, and Phil Burnell pleased as hell about that. And then he came back for some more Diablo with this. Thanos just casually browsing the interweb as he would do, floating his arse through space. And he's like, alright. time for a quick snap. Oh, bloody hell. This one was, no, hold on. This, Jesus Christ, that one caught me off guard, I must say. Oh, bloody hell, Mr. as well is sharing. Well, Mr's sharing, so Mr. says, what's the difference between these two pictures? Oh yeah, a wax figure or some picture of Abraham Lincoln, the head got melted in the sun and fell backwards. So yeah, you have the comparisons between these two are uncanny. Yeah, Abe Lincoln just doing his best fucking DSP impersonation. Do you want me to zoom in? Alright, there you go. Well, fuck, I zoomed in too much. It carries over. But yeah. Literally, Abe Lincoln's head just fell backwards and his belly hanging on. So he's just leaning back. Like he just got some great head. Jesus Christ. Anyway, guys, we need to get back to the bingo. We must get back to the bingo. We've got so many fucking things to, so many good thumbnail style things. But yeah, we need to get back on the bingo. We're doing well on the card as well. As things stand, let's just keep track of things. We have one free space because we started to stream one free space thanks to having over 200 members. So thank you very much, guys, again for all your incredible support. 200 members means I thought, okay, free space, why the fuck not? I've replaced for this stream with if Phil says fuck instead of boss 10 times, that's a free space. We're 2 snorts away from a free space. We're 7 burps away from a free space, and we're 7 fucks away from a free space as well. Although if Phil says boss as well, I'll count it. The boss counter is now a boss and fuck counter. Screw it. And of course, 100 likes on the bingo stream means we get a free space for that as well. So don't forget to like the stream, guys, so we can get a free space that way.
Huh? So the idea is you're going to be.
Hold on, let me just rewind so we can see why Phil was making that face in the first place, because I kind of forgot.
It's going to be an open world multiplayer AAA game. Huh? So the idea is you're going to be in an open world giant city driving around a taxi while other people are also driving taxis around, all competing for the same fares? Someone just said it. Burninator says, so is it like Forza? Like Forza Horizon? Maybe it's like Forza Horizon, right? Where it's a giant open world map and you drive around doing missions, doing challenges. Like I could see that. I could see like Crazy Taxi World, they would call it. And it would be like driving around doing missions like that, but you compete, you race, you compete for fares against others. I could see that. How well would that work? I don't know. I loved Crazy Taxi back in the day. Like, no exaggeration, I thought it was a super fun game. I, for one, would like a new modern Crazy Taxi game. I just hope that it would work in the modern era and it wouldn't just be like a relic where everyone would say that it plays outdated because, oh, it's an older game. And maybe making it this model, you know, I don't know. I wonder how this is going to work. So anyway, that's interesting news. No information about the game itself, like no pictures, no gameplay. But they did, I guess because there was a strong rumor about it and people sounded excited about it, that Sega wanted to come out and actually confirm that it was real. Okay. All right. Last story. Now, this is by far, to me, this is the best story of the day. To me, this is a pretty badass story. Okay, it's a good one. It's a positive one, okay? Nintendo president Shuntaro Furukawa has come out and publicly said, so here's what we're going to do in regards to the Switch 2 when it comes out, all right, which hasn't even been formally announced yet or anything like that. He says, so you remember when the Switch came out, and you remember when the PlayStation 5 came out, and you remember when the Xbox Series S and X came out. The problem was there was not enough supply to give into the demand, and we had scalping, rampant scalping across the world. People were going on eBay and selling these things for 2-3 times the actual value. People were getting ripped off. People were using bots to go online and buy thousands of the fucking things, right? So when he was asked, how will Nintendo combat the scalping and the rampant problems that happened with the last 3 consoles, he very matter-of-factly said, we're going to make so many of these. They're going to be so readily available to the world. There's no possible way anyone's going to be able to scalp them.
I don't think that's a good thing to fucking celebrate, because that's not very smart to do from a fucking business perspective. There's a possibility, what if a console flops? They're gonna make a massive fucking loss. No, it's better to fucking, like, I'm not saying don't be fucking prepared for some big fucking numbers, but don't fucking go over the fucking top. Because you've got no fucking guarantees whether that console's gonna fucking do well or not. I don't know, it's a strange thing to fucking claim. I don't know. I mean, true, I mean, Lionel says, yeah, but Nintendo's not gonna flop. Probably not, but I mean, there's no guarantees though.
Wow. Now that is a badass answer. That's a crazy good answer. He basically says there is no more semiconductor shortage. Nintendo has rampant access to semiconductors. Unlike during COVID when all this happened with the other consoles, there's no problem. They are going to massively produce the Switch 2 at such a rate that no one would ever not be able to get one.
So because of that, would that mean it's going to be cheaper as well because they have so many of them made? They're not going to be fucking scarcely, you know, I mean, if they can make so many of them, in theory, wouldn't that drive prices down? Or is that not a thing? Or is that just wishful thinking on my part for gamers?
That is like the most crazy badass answer from any CEO of any tech company. Fuck the problems. We're just gonna mass produce this fucker so much. You're gonna see Switch 2s stacked to the ceiling. You're gonna open your front door and there's gonna be Switch 2 boxes rolling down the street because they're bursting through the doors of inventory and the buildings won't be able to hold them. The delivery trucks will be pouring them all over the fucking neighborhood. That's pretty cool. Now, is it true? Is the question. Listen, I would love to have a Switch 2 on launch day. I would love to unbox it with you guys, plug it in, test it out. I did that with the Switch 1 and it bricked. Do you remember that? The Switch 1 arrived at my house I had it mail ordered. It showed up. I hooked it up the night before that I was going to stream it. We played with it for like an hour. It was fun. I said, okay, tomorrow we start Zelda. The next day I went to turn it on and it was bricked. And then I couldn't get another one for like a month because they weren't anywhere. Luckily, a fan was able to order one for me from another part of the world and ship it to me. And so I had a Switch as a result of that. But yeah, so now, I would love to have a Switch 2 at launch and see what launch. You know they're going to have great first-party launch titles for the system at launch. They always do. They had Zelda for the Switch. So
Cal Destiny seems a bit confused about that. Did you not realise that somebody gave Phil a Switch because his bricked? Yeah. Yeah, a fan from around the fucking world like, oh, Phil needs me, and just sent him a fucking Switch. Jeez, man. Yeah, Phil made a big mistake with his fucking original Switch, and that was... If you've never seen the stream or a video or whatever of him trying to get a Switch working and him fucking raging at his fucking chat and all that, then it's... Actually, we might be able to find it. It might be on his channel. Give me a second. No, I'm not going to like fucking just say, okay, let's fucking watch it right now. But let's just type in Nintendo Switch. Yeah, I think it's this video here. Hooking up the console's a daunting task. And then it's like the fail is bricked before it even began. So I think these videos were essentially the same day. So this is the fail video, which was the 5th of March. And he's got a setup video here.
Okay, everyone.
Shut up, yeah, Nick. It was the 4th of March. So the 4th of March he got it to try to get it set up. Look at the amount of dust, by the way. Look at the dust in his office. Jesus, man, the fucking thing is caked in dust. Although it was 7 years ago, you know, it was 7 years ago, it was different there, and Leanna never cleaned the place, you know, but fucking cat does, apparently. So yeah. He has the whole process of him trying to set up. Oh, fuck me, man. So what did he do? Look at the top comment. That's the dirtiest entertainment centre I've ever seen. My OCD is going nuts right now. Lol. I don't think Phil had comments policed at this point in time. Like, when he gets to the end then, does he get it set up properly? Well, yeah, he's into his fucking nickname and all that shit, so... But a day later, Phil has his video where it's like it bricked before he even played it or whatever, and he's got stream chat as well, I think, try and fucking help him hold his little hand through it all. If you've never seen this video, it's definitely worth a watch. It's only 24 minutes long, it's pretty fucking funny though, in my opinion. So I would recommend giving this a wee watch with ad blocker on, of course, because it's Phil's fucking channel. Or even, you know, if you search fucking, like, search YouTube, and there's probably a detractor version of the video that kind of makes it more entertaining or something. But yeah, Phil's experience with this fucking thing was fucking hilarious to me. He's just waving it fucking around, like saying, "It won't work, guys."
in which case, oh well, if I can't get a new Switch, I can't get a new Switch.
And a day later, a denthead fucking mails him one from across the fucking planet. That's a minor miracle. Anyway, I just wanted to point out, yeah, his Nintendo Switch bricked, and then Phil's like, wow, it broke, and someone on the planet's like, I'll save you, and just fucking sent him one instead. Like, I'll send you mine.
Oh, they're gonna have something good, right? The question is, when's it coming out? What are the stats? What's the cost? What are the games? But I'm down for that. And listen, if we go back to the days where everyone could get one, that'd be amazing. Like, literally, it used to be you could just get consoles whenever you wanted. There was no problem. Then all of a sudden, the scarcity thing fucking started happening. And it's like, damn, now you can't fucking get it for like 2 years? What's going on? So, hope for the best. I'm down for that. That's a badass answer. And kudos to Mr. Furukawa for that answer. Now, let's hope that he can actually live up to that promise, because the worst would be if he over-promises and under-delivers, and then he can't actually provide the consoles that he promised. Let's hope that there's no more crazy world pandemics or semiconductor shortages for some reason, okay? Okay, guys, that's the news for today. So now we're going to head into my segment of the show where I do shoutouts. So for those who contributed...
Here comes the segment full by the contributions.
Now, thank you. Now we get to the show. I will address the stuff that you guys said. DJ Sonic Swag says he's going off to work. I'll see you later, DJ Sonic. DJ Sonic did a bunch of super chats this morning that I'm about to read out. Sadly, he's going to miss the responses, but you can always watch it on demand after. Thank you, sir. All right, so here we go. On the YouTube side of stuff to start off today, our first contribution came in from Michael Johan. And he says, hey, Phil, I love your tribute to Super Blind Man. I'm a blind gamer myself, and I'm never going to forget the work that he did. Me either. Amazing man. He's going to be well missed. You know, I did a 5-minute tribute to him on this channel a couple days ago. Check it out if you want. It's fully demonetized, and I hope to try to do him justice in that video because he's a great person.
I mean, it's not fully demonetized. You've done the best, but you mean, like, you've removed ads from it, you know what I mean? You fucking don't have a PayPal link in there or whatever. You still do super thanks on there, but I don't think you can... I still don't understand. Like, I don't think Phil can do anything about removing the super thanks feature for one particular video. If there is a way to do it, I'm not aware of it, put it that way. Like, I don't think there's a way to individually remove having super thanks enabled from individual videos. I think it's a blanket thing. And Methbear's reminding everyone how Phil bricked his Nintendo Switch, the first one. It bricked because he left it unplugged during a firmware update and the battery drained. The operating system was scuffed and he couldn't start it. It was entirely his fault. He's a damn right it was his fucking fault. And as Marcus points out, why does Phil even bother mentioning monetization? Because he's super defensive and guarded about it, basically. Every time Phil has talked about someone's death on his own content in the past, when he's been a special video about it in the past, he has tended to monetize it. So Phil's like, I've learned my lesson, guys. I'm not going to try and make money from talking about someone's death this time that was close to me. And people still point out you can get super thanks, not shit on the video. As I said, I don't know if Phil can do anything about that. I'm not entirely sure. If there is a way you can fucking disable it, it defies me anyway. Because I try to fucking look into it and my own stuff, whatever. If there's a way you can do it for individual videos, I don't know if you can or not. If you can, it's beyond my knowledge.
Gonna be missed. Mr. iGamer became a member this morning. Thank you, Mr. iGamer, for that. Michael did another super chat, a follow-up one. He says, would you go back to Mortal Kombat 1? I'm gonna be honest with you, Michael. I don't like Mortal Kombat 1. Alright? I actually like the Mortal Kombat trilogy of games that came before that.
Please say you're tired of Mortal Kombat.
9, 10, 11. Way more than 1. With 1, the graphics are pretty much the only thing they improved. The gameplay mechanics, they completely dumbed down to just be like a high-low mix-up game with assists thrown in there for extended combos. It's not very fun to play. The online connectivity is atrocious. It is the worst of the big 3 fighters right now. It's so slow and buggy and just fucking delayed. It's really hard to enjoy. And then on top of that, it pretty much has not very good offline features either. The story mode was not very good. The story was bad. And the other mode that's like a board game, it's okay, but it's not as fun as the crypt that they used to do. So it's like every single thing in the game was worse except graphics. So after having played it after a couple weeks, I just didn't want to play it anymore. You know, it annoyed me. And I'm disappointed by that. I like Mortal Kombat, and I'm very disappointed that that's what they did with the series. It really felt to me like a game that was dialed in, meaning they didn't feel like putting as much effort into this one. It almost feels like this should have been a different game. Like, for example, this would have been the time when they're alternating between Injustice and Mortal Kombat. It feels like they should have had a new game of Injustice or something different in between, but instead they just pumped out another Mortal Kombat that just is bleh. So
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
No!
yeah, and what's funny is I bought the whole season pass for it. I played 0 of the DLC characters. I don't give a shit. So I don't care about Omni-Man. I don't care about fucking Homelander. I don't care about any of it because the game stinks. So I don't want to play those characters. I don't ever want to play the game again.
So on that note, guys, thank you very much for the 100 likes on the bingo stream. That means not only do we get a free space for the bingo card, you guys also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations to celebrate the 100 likes. Remember, keep an eye on the bottom right for Jasper to do his thing. Fuck him the fuck up, Jasper. Good cat. Outstanding stuff. I love that wee fucking cat. Such a good fucking cat.
It's just sad that after having played Mortal Kombat 1 for a week, every time I picked up the game, I literally wanted to be playing Street Fighter 6. So there you go. Okay, so thank you, Michael, for those super chats this morning. DJ Sonic Swag went on a big, crazy marathon of super chats. The first one, he says, do not remaster your Dante's Inferno unless you want to over-censor the screen due to the sound effects and exposed limbs. Now, for those of you who've never played the Dante's Inferno video game from many years ago, Dante's Inferno, first of all, was a blatant attempt to make a game that played like the older God of Wars. Not the newer ones that reimagined the series, but the older ones. The fixed camera angles, the combat that's kind of like top-down, but a lot of action-based, use different weapons and combos, kind of Devil May Cry-esque, stuff like that. Only Dante's Inferno absolutely pushes it to the extreme. Insane amounts of gore, okay? Way over the top. Nudity. And what I mean by that is, you're supposed to be going to the 7 levels of hell. I think like stage 2 is like lust. And no exaggeration, the entire level is like dicks and boobs. I wish that was a joke. No, it's actually like big penises and breasts exposed. Now, when I played this back in the day, okay, it was a different time for YouTube. What do I mean by that? Number one, you couldn't even monetize gameplay. That's how old this game is. It's like from like early 2010. You couldn't monetize gameplay back then anyway. So it wasn't like, oh, ads disabled on this video. There were no ads to enable. You couldn't monetize anyone's game footage at all. When I tried to play this game and simply upload it to my channel, YouTube denied all the videos, essentially saying, this violates our community guidelines. I want you to think about this. Virtual nudity, which isn't real. It's not sexual content. It's just nudity. It's more gore than anything else. You know, these bodies are being torn apart by
that's a very grey area, Phil. It's a very grey area indeed, because virtual can still look very real, essentially. That's a very dodgy line to go down, Phil. I'm just saying you might want to backtrack that fucking opinion, in my opinion. And it's like, who knows, though. It's you do you. I'll rewind it and see what he says again.
Sexual content, it's just nudity. It's more...
Sorry, let me rewind it further. Sorry. Let's get the full context again, just in case we misunderstood.
YouTube denied all the videos, essentially saying this violates our community guidelines. I want you to think about this. Virtual nudity, which isn't real. It's not sexual content. It's just nudity. It's more gore than anything else. You know, these bodies are being torn apart by Dante's weapons as he goes through the levels of hell and stuff. It's not meant to be sexualized content. There's no actual sexual intercourse or anything going on in this game. It's just horror. It's like body horror is basically what it is. So YouTube didn't want it back then. All right. So I tried uploading it to other sites. I think I tried like Dailymotion and another one. They all sucked back then. There was like no viable alternative to YouTube. So basically, the playthrough never happened. It literally just it never went anywhere. It got removed, and I never uploaded it anywhere. Now I never finished the game. I think, if I remember correctly, I did the intro, the first level, the second level, and I think I was amidst somewhere like in the third level of the game. So I was probably a few hours in, maybe 3, 4, 5 hours in. I'm not sure. And that's when I noticed I couldn't upload to YouTube. And I said, well, I'm not gonna keep playing a game that I can't upload. What's the point? And I stopped, and I never went back to it. But that playthrough, at least the parts that I made, have been completely lost to time. And so I said, as my next project on DSP Throwback, I think what I want to do is restore forgotten videos that are nowhere on the internet. Like most of these videos, I never even uploaded because YouTube wouldn't accept them. Okay? Now, the thing is, today YouTube is very different. Today YouTube allows all of that content. But if it deems it basically unfit for all audiences, all they do is they'll demonetize the videos.
So let's just try and let's see if we can come to an understanding here. I have in the bottom left corner the bingo card. Here's the thing. Phil has not said that, but he just said, the thing is. Is that too similar? Is it not similar enough? Do we count it? Do we not count it? Does Phil need to say, here's the thing? Or would that get a pass of him saying, the thing is?
Thing is, today YouTube is very different.
So he says the thing is. Is it close enough? Is it no close enough? Let you guys decide. Some people are saying yes, and some people are saying no, because it's a bit too. It's not close enough. Essentially, the meaning's the same, but it's not close enough wording. So yeah, okay, I'm not going to count it. There's too many no's, so I'm not going to count it. Some people are saying yes, I know, but there's too many no's, so we can't come to agreement. We won't count it.
Today YouTube allows all of that content, but if it deems it basically unfit for all audiences, all they do is they'll demonetize the video. So first of all, you can't put ads on it. And then if they deem it too adult oriented, they'll flag it to say this is an 18 plus video now. You have to have an account on YouTube that registers and says that you're 18 years old to watch. Worst case scenario, if that happens, so I don't make money on those videos, I'm not too upset. I literally make $2 a day on DSP Throwback as it is. So
oh wow, Phil's sharing how much he makes per day on DSP Throwback from ad revenue. $2 a day on your fucking third channel is not actually bad. That's like fucking over $700 a year on a third channel. On ad revenue, just uploading garbage shit that no one really cares about. That's actually not terrible. For a third channel, which has little effort, which has other people putting in the work and effort for. I don't know. To me, that's not fucking awful. For a third channel of his, he doesn't care about.
So if I go down to making $1.50 a day, because I'm doing the Dante's Inferno playthrough, I don't think that's going to kill my budget. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not making much on that channel as it is. I don't foresee the channel being struck with problems. All that they're going to do is demonetize and flag. They're not gonna, there's nothing there that's like awful, over the top crazy. It's not NC-17 content. Do you understand? It's not. It's just way adult content. And again, YouTube was a different place back in like 2009, 2010. They didn't have guidelines. They couldn't monetize gameplay. They just didn't like a lot of stuff. This was content they didn't want. Now they allow it all. In fact, there's full playthroughs of Dante's Inferno on YouTube literally right now. So I would be okay. You don't have to worry about that, DJ Sonic Swag. Then DJ Sonic Swag did another super chat. I meant to say your Dante's Inferno playthrough. I know what you meant. Then he did another super chat, and he says, this reminds me of when Markiplier went to war with this issue. Are you saying that Markiplier basically fought YouTube on the whole demonetization issue at some point too? Again, I'm not surprised, but I don't think YouTube doesn't give a shit about anyone. They just want to automate their whole site and pay as little as possible to make it run and think that that's a valid business solution when it's not. They just don't care, right?
Phil said business. Celebrate. Hooray.
Come the fuck in and the fuck off.
Thank you, Archer Broside Phil, for popping a 3-month Bingo Barry membership and saying, reminder, new month you can gift memberships. Well, I personally can't do that because of my channel being a branded account. So I can't receive memberships and I can't gift them either. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I can't gift them. Let me fucking look into it. Nah, I can start Q&A, I can start a poll, and let me show my support. Membership gifting, can I gift any? Nah. It's not giving me an option to gift free membership, sadly. I don't have that option because I got a branded account. So yeah, I looked into it before Broside Phil, because my account is a branded one or whatever. It means that I cannot receive them, and I also cannot gift them myself. I mean, if I pay for them, I can probably gift them. I've never actually done that before, but I don't have the option to gift free memberships like Phil does because I got a branded account. It is what it is. Nothing I can do. Bugged YouTube mechanics, dude. But yeah, there we go.
Okay, and the DJ Sonic Swag did another super chat. Sorry for the typos. You don't have to apologize for typos. And then you get a final super chat saying, peace out, I'm off to work. Thank you for the super chat.
It's probably fucking said sorry for the typos because you're fucking having to go at people that can fucking speak English properly. And nice of Phil to just drop the random fucking Hitler salute as he waves goodbye to his fucking newest little dent head who's thrown him all sorts of super chat money. Speaking of super chats, I guess he's in his break right now. Because what the fuck has this... What? Phil's been away on a long break apparently. What the absolute fuck? Having a big poop. It's been like 15 minutes. Phil's getting a little hawked laugh. Fuck off, Lord X Law, you fucking bastard. I've been ignoring the fuck of that meme everywhere. Don't want to see it here.
This morning, DJ Sonic Swag. And then Still Splinter just did a €2 super chat and asked, what are some of your favorite launch titles? Oh man. Now, when you say that, do you mean as of recently or do you mean of all time? If you mean of all time, I have one launch title that I don't believe will ever be beaten. There is one video game that came out at the launch of a console that was so good at that time, okay, that there's absolutely no way that another game will ever topple it, in my opinion. You can disagree. Does anyone know what that game would be? Anyone have any clue what that game could possibly be?
Who fucking cares?
We got some guesses. Street Fighter 2? No, Street Fighter 2 was never a launch title. Super Mario 64. That's a very good guess, actually. That's a really, really, really good guess. And in fact, I would say, for some people, that is it. And so I will acknowledge that as a correct answer. However, for me, my answer has to be with my favorite console of all time. The answer is Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. That game monstrously advanced upon the formula of what platformers were at the time. Better graphics, better music, way more levels, way more advanced gameplay with what you could do with power-ups, flying, secret exits leading to secret areas, epic boss encounters. Like, everything about that game monstrously pushed forward and advanced on what other platformers had done at the time. And it was a launch title that came with the console. If you bought a Super Nintendo, you had Super Mario World. No one had to go just buy the game. It came with the console. Okay? So, yeah, that's my answer. For sure, Still Splinter. Thank you, Still Splinter, for that super chat.
Yeah, I can't really relate to having an answer like that, but for what sticks out for me personally, I remember. So I think I got a PlayStation 2 bundle essentially when it went at Christmas one time, and the PlayStation 2, the console anyway, the best console by far. I think, you know, the console wars and rating and whatever, and the games it came out from. I remember Gran Turismo 3 was like the game that came with that console, or was it Gran Turismo? Yeah, I think it was Gran Turismo 3. Basically, the first Gran Turismo game that came out in PS2, you know, and that game to this day resonates with me. It was just, it looked amazing, okay, and the soundtrack as well, the feeder songs, Just a Day and Buck Rogers or whatever, just fucking hearing that shit blasting in the fucking in the game as you're fucking going on the track, and it looks absolutely incredible. You know, to me, that just sticks with me. That just, and I assume that version of Gran Turismo was a release title game as well, because it's one of those things that came with a fucking console at the time. But Jesus, man, that was, yeah, to me that resonated all this time. That sticks in my head. I just stays with me.
Okay, so guys, we have a little bit of time left on the show. If you could tag me in the chat, if you want to talk about anything, ask me a question, we'll do some Q&A. If any other contributions come in, I will shout them out. As you know, my goals for my stream is to hit 50 bucks in tips by the end of the stream. We're not even into the gameplay yet, so having no tips is not a big deal at this point, but anything is greatly appreciated.
I didn't even realise he had no fucking tips whatsoever. But fucking who? Meth Bear has clarified Gran Turismo 2 came bundled with a PS2 in the red box. I sold them at Best Buy back in 2001. Yeah, I remember the box being that kind of colour, I think, anyway. So it's just, and the bizarre thing was, I nearly never, as I said, a lot of good memories about this thing, not just for the console itself, but my poor fucking da. Like, I wanted this for Christmas so fucking badly, and it was a really fucking popular console. Phil's pretending it was easy to get consoles back in the fucking day. No, it fucking wasn't. Not for all consoles. The PS2 at one point in time leading up to Christmas was very hard to fucking get a hold of. You know, it was so difficult for people to get a hold of. My dad fucking searched high and low, trying to fucking get it for me for my Christmas, and like he went to all sorts of different fucking shops. They ran out of stock here, they ran out of stock there. The last place he was going to go to, the last option essentially, they had one left, and it was that fucking bundle box thing. And he was like, "You get that, I'll do it. I'll take it and geese it." Ah, shit, man. But yeah, it's one of those things. The PS2 is such a special console for a lot of fucking people. I think, you know what I mean? But yeah. But Phil skipped that console, remember, because he was too busy playing Street Fighter in tournaments.
Thank you in advance, guys. And by the way, of course, today, if we hit the tier 2 tips goal of $100, it is definitely time for the M Bison hat, considering I'm playing with M Bison all day long.
Jesus fucking Christ, the fucking the whole. So he hasn't had a single dollar in tips yet, and she's waving the fucking hat to his audience. The same hat he'll probably throw down in frustration should he fucking get a couple of defeats in a row and combos and moves don't come out for him and all that shit.
In Street Fighter, okay? M Bison hat for Master Bison, hopefully today. We'll see. Cool.
I'm speeding up. I'm on 1.75. 1.75 speed. Before we start playing again, let's just recap briefly what we've got for free spaces. Currently, we have 3 free spaces on a bingo card. We have Phil snorting over 10 times. That's 1 free space. You guys liking the stream is another free space. And the third free space was because we have over 200 members, and I decided free space to celebrate that little landmark. So there you go. So that basically means that we have free to go. Yeah, we have free spaces left on the card because of the free spaces. So good stuff there indeed. So hopefully we can get that, and also we are. If Phil says boss or fuck 3 more times, that's a free space as well. I've added fucked it by the way just because I could. And if Phil barks 4 more times, that too will be a free space. But yeah, hopefully Phil does a favour and fucking starts saying and doing some of these fucking things. People are desperate for a fucking I'll tell you what, if Phil says million, the next time Phil says million, I'll play it. The 6 million clip, you know, but Phil has to say million. I can't just play it randomly out the fucking blue. Phil has to fucking trigger it. So if he says million, then we will play the clip.
Amnesiac Aaron says Super Mario World playthrough in the dead time later this year. Did I ever do a solo Super Mario World playthrough? I did a co-op one many years ago with John Rambo. I think I did a solo one already. I'm almost positive
Fuck you
that I did.
and
So
your
if that's the
friends.
case, probably not. Let me just double check that, but I'm almost positive that I did.
Well, it's no wonder you don't have any friends.
Fuck you and your friends.
Yo, Phil.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up!
My biggest fans are idiots. I have 3 pages of videos to go through. Yes. I played Super Mario World in December of 2019 when it was released on the Nintendo Switch. I did it as like a chill late night stream deal with full face cam. So the answer is no. I will not be doing another playthrough of it. I've already done it. You can watch that one. And there's 2 playthroughs that I've done of it so far. There's the one I did co-op originally with Rambo over a decade ago, and then there's the more modern one in 2019. So there you go. How many versions of Animal Crossing do I own? 1. Just New Horizons on Switch. That's it. That was my first Animal Crossing I ever played. There hasn't been one since. So I've only played the 1. I received a $1 tip. Bill, what about playing the Saboteur? It's a GTA-like gameplay game. It came out in 2009 on PC. It plays well without any issues. It's free on PC Game Pass through the EA account. I don't know about that game. The Saboteur, does anyone know about it? I don't recall anyone ever bringing that up before today, which is weird because you guys have asked me to play like every GTA spin-off style game. But I've never heard of this one, the Saboteur. I'd be down for that if it's available and it plays well, and you know, you guys think you might want to see it, maybe, right?
I'm going to be honest with you guys. I have no idea about that game. I've heard of it, I think, but I have no idea what it's about or what it's like. I think I've heard of it. People are asking how far behind are we? We are behind by Phil Burnell by 50 fucking minutes.
Any confident contenders for Game of the Year so far? No, not really. For me, this has been the most underwhelming year for game releases probably since I've covered games in the first 6 months. All the big AAA releases you thought were going to be shoo-ins for Game of the Year didn't do so well. I mean, going through, I would say Tekken 8 was outstanding for a fighting game. Super duper good. I actually really like Another Crab's Treasure. I think that's a great game. And Shadow of the Erd Tree is a really good DLC. But outside of that, I can't think of other games that blew me away this year whatsoever. I think all the games are going to be backloaded into the second half of the year. Let's see here. Any plans for future co-op stuff right now? Not really working on that. Eventually, I'll get around to try to replaying the co-op I was going to do with my wife, but it's just not happening right now, FYI. Down the line, perhaps I will do more stuff with Brian, like with Street Fighter. Up to him, if he feels like doing it or not. We'll see.
Apparently, Brian says I don't want to fucking do anything with Phil anymore. So, I imagine that maybe he forgot to tell Phil that. Maybe Phil's not aware about Brian's feelings on the situation. Or maybe just Brian didn't bother getting back to him and just ghosting him. Who knows? But I've heard though that because bizarrely, I think it was Derek that essentially put Brian off from having anything to do with Phil right now. So yeah, well done, Derek and Erwin Bites of Dust, because you just have to associate yourself with Phil Burnell. And of course his wife doesn't want anything to do with his fucking shitey content.
But right now, no, there's really no plans on any of that stuff right now. Jade says, remember to not get mad and chill today. Yes, so Jade, yes, this is what we're doing. This is the new approach to Street Fighter, is that I'm going to be playing only around 3 sets. So play 3 different people, and then after the end of those sets, relax, okay? And after that, after relaxing, doing like a 5-minute break, talking with you guys, shouting out contributions, having a little conversation about those matches we just played, then go back. Hopefully.
Imagine assuming his fucking contributions just because you're a greedy little prick. There's no guarantee of fucking contributions. How you've been fucking waffling on for like 50 odd fucking minutes at this point in time, and you've only given a fucking $1 tip.
By taking those 5-minute breaks every 2-3 sets, it's gonna allow me to calm down, and the stream will be a lot more interactive and social. It'll be us talking and hanging out as I'm also ranking up and playing with Bison, rather than just being like play, and ignoring you guys and getting too heated. I want it to be a more laid-back experience, and I think it'll be better that way as a day stream. At night, I always feel pressured for time. I don't know how much I'm gonna get done in a night stream. With a day stream with 3+ hours to play, I think it's gonna feel way more laid back and relaxed, and it's gonna work better. So I'm hoping for the best, and I hope that's what happens today. Dabian says, Salvador, I played back on Xbox 360. It was amazing. You're an Irish spy type character, stopping Nazis in World War II France. Really? But it plays like GTA? How is that possible, right?
If you can't go Bone and Saboteur, it's not really GTA.
Am I super sure I'm not replaying Fallout 3 this year? As long as Fallout 3 is not getting some kind of remaster this year, I'm not playing it this year. No. We're doing Fallout 4. I want to finish Fallout 4, and that's enough Bethesda for me for 1 year. What's the worst platformer I ever played? I don't know. Zombie Wolfpacks back in the 90s. You know, you would rent a bunch of games from game rental stores and Blockbuster, and some of them were really shitty. But the thing is, you don't remember the shitty ones. There were a dime a dozen. There were tons of them. So, for me, I don't recall. I don't know.
The worst one that I can ever remember playing, I fucking remember, I like the fucking Mega Drive, right? And we used to fucking like rent games out from like Global Video. Like, it's like Global Video was essentially a fucking smaller version of Blockbuster. My town didn't have a Blockbuster. My wee town had a Global Video instead. We could fucking hire games. So the Mega Drive, I think it was a Mega Drive anyway, it had this fucking little side scroller fucking action platformer game, Sylvester and Tweety. And me and my sister had no fucking idea how to fucking play the goddamn fucking thing. That was like one of the... We had to go back to the fucking shop that same day and say, look, this fucking shit's awful. We have no idea how to play it. We can't fucking get anywhere with the fucking game. Can we just swap this fucking shit for something else? Obviously, we didn't say it like that. Of course, we were just fucking kids at the fucking time. But yeah, you get what I'm saying. I don't even know what the game was called exactly. All I remember is it involves Sylvester and Tweety, and we couldn't do shit in that game. Although, notoriously, Lion King is also a really challenging platformer game.
Oh. Am I still interested in doing LEGO streams? Yes, I said that earlier on the show, that we should continue that discussion of possibly having like chill nights doing other things than gaming, like maybe building Legos could be one of them. I think that would be kind of neat. Davian says, it is GTA in the sense it's open world, you accept missions and you go do them the same concept. Okay. Jade says, I do not love Mortal Kombat 1. I do play the Mortal Kombat 1 tag game. I buy the Ultimate one. I don't care about the DLC. I'm not like all MK3 guys. Oh, what you're saying is you don't really care about the DLC characters, right? He says, he's like, 3 superhero show guys? Yeah, I mean, the thing with Mortal Kombat, I mean, you want to see an indication that a franchise knows that it's not as good as its competitors, is when all of a sudden it starts bringing in these weird pop culture DLC characters that have nothing to do with the game, right? Listen, is it a neat thing that you got Omni-Man and you got Homelander in Mortal Kombat 1? Yeah, I guess. What the fuck does that have to do with Mortal Kombat? You have missing characters from the critical, or the core roster of Mortal Kombat, not in Mortal Kombat 1, but instead you're bringing in weird cartoon and comic book characters. Like, what are you doing, right? That just shows they know all the attention on their game fizzles out in a few months, and the only reason people go back and talk about it is because they have a weird outsider character showing up. So, so there you go. It's like the Mafia games. Okay, that makes sense. I understand. So now I know what you mean. Sandbox style gameplay, but set in World War II. Okay, that makes sense. Theodore says the worst platformer he ever played was Bubsy 3D for the PS1. I never played any Bubsy game, actually. I never played any of the 2D or 3D Bubsies. I knew they existed. I saw ads for them everywhere, but I just wasn't very interested in them. During that era, like, on PS1, I was into, obviously, all the Street Fighter stuff. I had Resident Evil. I like that game Reloaded. You ever played that one, Reloaded? I like that top-down shooter game. I love Brave, all the RPGs, Suikoden, Wild Arms, that kind of stuff. Oh, Brave Fencer Musashi. I thought that game was great. Everyone ever play that? That game was super good. The thing was that there was so many games available for PlayStation, of so many varieties. Like, that was so good for me. I didn't really care about platformers anymore. Like, I felt like platformers were old-style games. Like, you wanted to play the classic platformers, Super Mario World, you play them. But I felt like at that point in the evolution of gaming, platforming just kind of seemed outdated to me. Like, you wanted to do different kinds of gameplay than the platforming that you'd probably been doing the entire previous console gen. So for me, I didn't play platformers during that PS1 era. And so I probably missed out on a ton. I know there are probably a ton of good ones, and I didn't touch any of them, basically. I just skipped them all. What's up, Game Boy? Good to see you here today. Let's see here. I received a $1 tip. The Saboteur does have some nudity. You can turn that off in settings. I'm a 15-year fan of yours. I know that you would love this style of game. Okay. Well, I think it's kind of silly. If it's a game about being someone sabotaging the Nazis in World War II. Why is there nudity? What? That's a little bizarre. I mean, it sounds like they were trying a little bit too hard to be like GTA, right? Did I ever play Rayman? The original Rayman game I played on PC. I never bought it. It came with a piece of PC equipment that I bought at some point. You know, back then you would buy a graphics card, you would buy a motherboard. They would come with games. Oddly enough, I don't know why, but they would come bundled with games. And I remember I had Rayman on PC. I played it for a bit. I actually liked the graphics of it, but it was very difficult, and I didn't have like, there was no controller for PC that worked very well back in the 90s. So I tried playing it on keyboard, and it didn't work too well on keyboard, to be frank. Like, it was hard to control. So I never really got too far in it. But I did like the music and the graphics of it. Let's see here. I'm good, Iron Man the Power. Thank you for asking. AMS asks, would you ever be interested in playing old retro games on the Throwback channel as a change from the React style? Still Throwback, but hit up old school Mario 64, etc. The thing is, if I were to do that, I would want to do stuff that I haven't already done before. I've already played all those. I played Mario 64. I played Ocarina of Time. I played the classic Mario games. I kind of did that, been there, done that. If I was going to do something there, it would be something special. Like, for example, maybe I'd do a retro marathon one day where I play through a bunch of old retro games, like maybe the classic Mega Mans or something like that in a marathon setting would be kind of neat. So it would be like the DSP Throwback Mega Marathon, something like that. That would be kind of cool, I think. Do a special event over there. Yeah, maybe something like that. So I'll have to think about it. I mean, yes, people have asked when I do gameplay on DSP Throwback. I'm like, yeah, but we have to be old school games or whatever. You know, so that way it kind of makes sense with the vibe of the channel. But, you know, I just take a time away from doing my other stuff if I do that. So let's see. Maybe we will find some time this summer. We'll think about it. It's an interesting idea. Yeah.
You just said it's going to be fucking dead for games in the summer because there's not a whole lot in the fucking schedule. You're literally looking for things to fucking do. So get it fucking done.
Alright, yeah, hands I see now. That's pretty stupid. Replay Silent Hill 1. I would have to find a way to do that. How could I possibly replay Silent Hill 1 when they never remade it, right? They never remade the game. And you can only play it currently on the emulated PS1. That's available only on PS3 consoles, and I don't have a working PS3, nor am I going to buy another one now. So, I don't really have...
Oh my god, I think somebody actually fucking found the fucking thing. Hold it, fuck on. I just had a quick look. But so, first of all, Tacozilla made... Okay, let's just... members Discord. Tacozilla made us, once you see it, it's too late. Smile. Horrifying. But who's popping? Found what I believe me and my sister played back in the fucking day, which we had no idea. We had fucking... This baffled us. I don't know. I have no idea why we couldn't figure it out. Maybe we're just too young to get it, even though it's a game for kids. Because, I mean, we played the Mega Drive all the time. We had tons of fucking different games for fucking Mega Drive, like Sonic and all that shit. But this game just fucking baffled the crap out of us, and we just could not understand. Yeah, I don't know. I might need to try and emulate it and fucking revisit it and try and fucking get rid of that childhood trauma. I don't know. I'll see if there's any possible. Oh my fucking god. Get this nightmare away from me. Was it rated? Is it at 16? Was it 16 all? But don't tell me it's fucking rated for 16 and older. No fucking way. It's a kid's game, for fuck's sake. Anyway, yeah. I just brought back some trauma from me. Thanks, Who's Popping, for fucking making me go and relive that trauma.
I have access to Silent Hill 1. I would like to replay it again someday. I've only played it once, right? Goldfish says GPUs still come with games, but modernized. Like if you bought an NVIDIA GPU and downloaded GeForce Experience, you get Game Pass for free for 90 days. I see. Sir Lugo says, would you be interested in playing old Valve games like Half-Life 1 on the mini PC? I know you played back Mesa back in the day, but you never played the original Half-Life. Would you guys want to see me play the original Half-Life on the mini PC? Hey, I'm down for stuff like that. But no one really ever asks for it. You know, if people were interested in seeing me play throwback games like that, I mean, sure, why wouldn't I? I like experiencing gaming history. It's fascinating to me. Even if I suck at the games, it's still fun to try and watch and play, right? So, you know, I'm down for that if people want it, but I don't really get the demand for that old kind of stuff. Kate says, I see your Street Fighter shirt is on today, of course. But when I'm getting serious with this guy right here, I gotta wear an appropriate shirt. There you go.
He actually pulled the shirt down and actually pointed to the fucking character. I was joking about that, but he actually fucking done it.
Original Half-Life is really fun. Cool.
But I'm telling you, I did spend money on mobile games in the past. I admit it. That's how I know how addictive they can be. That's how I know how bad they are for people to get...
Badge of Honor, I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just the fact that you grouped me in with Wings of Redemption in your question means it's something that I'm not interested in. So I don't know what you're talking about. I don't care. Thanks. Okay. No, I never played Sam & Max. I never played any Sam & Max game at all. I know that they had older games and they had a newer one. I've never played a Sam & Max game. Okay, I literally just said I'm not interested and you continue to persist, so now you can leave the chat. In my time. Game Boy!
Hey, ban somebody. We don't have it in the card, sadly, but still, hooray.
Would I do another playthrough of Dark Souls 2 after the Elden Ring DLC? No. Would I play another playthrough of Dark Souls 2 at some point? Yes. Would I do it now? No. Absolutely not. I have to wait. There is such a thing as too much of a good thing in a short period of time. I just played the Elden Ring second run. I played another Crab's Treasure. Now we're doing Shadow of the Erd Tree. The last thing I need is when I beat Shadow of the Erd Tree to then go right into another Souls playthrough. That's just too much. That's just way too much. That's correct. This is the year of avoiding drama. I have no interest or concern about anything anyone has to say about me. I don't give two shits. I'm here to have fun with you guys every day. You guys show up, you hang out, we have a great time together. That's all I care about. I don't care about all the white noises from all these nobodies outside of my content who want to talk shit about me. I don't care. I never heard of these people. They don't concern me in any way, shape, or form. I'll be here long after them anyway. So I don't give a shit about them. No, he actually just came back with a stock account. I've never heard of the person you're talking about. I literally have no idea what you're talking about. Goodbye. And if you continue to come back, I'll just keep banning you. Waste everyone's time here. Would I consider going back to multiverses when they add ranked? I don't know. I liked multiverses. You guys told me to stop playing it after 2 segments. I did 2 streams of it, and you guys were so, oh, this game sucks. It's not as good as Smash. It's boring. So I stopped. You know, like, why would I continue to play a game that you guys outright told me to not play? So I enjoyed it. You said no. So I stopped. If there's some desire later to go back, maybe I would go back. The thing is now, of course, everyone's been playing it for, what, a month and a half? So now they'll all be better than me. They're all going to know way more than me how to play it. You know,
but Phil, that's not why you play games. Look, you don't fucking play games. Like, can you imagine not playing a game anymore because absolutely everyone's fucking better than you in the fucking game? That's not the whole point of playing. This is a game that Phil apparently liked. Like, he's trying to fucking play it super seriously and fucking competitively for unknown reasons. Like, Phil, if Street Fighter has no stakes, then Multiverses surely has no fucking stakes either. So why the fuck does it matter if everyone's better than you? Play the game, enjoy the game, learn the fucking game. Fucking boring dick.
I was playing it when it came back, and so there was a chance to get in on ground level with everybody else. You know what I mean? But now I'm away from it for a month and a half, playing Street Fighter way more heavily. So I don't know how that's gonna work.
Who fucking cares?
Bite your hoof, you wee dick.
Okay, last chance to tag me in the chat or a contribution if you would like a shout out or talk a little bit about something here, Q&A before we end the show and then I get ready for Street Fighter.
Nope.
Have I seen the new Super Monkey Ball from Nintendo Direct? I heard it's extremely good from a lot of people, said Hobo X. Yeah, we talked about it, and I said that I was interested in it if people wanted it. I don't actually remember when it came out. I think it already came out, right? It's a possibility for the summer if that's people are interested in it. Leonardo says, when you say you guys talking about stopping a game or something, what do you use to judge that? The stream. I streamed Multiverses twice, okay? Each time that I streamed it, halfway through the stream chat started complaining they were bored, viewership dipped, engagement dipped, support slowed down. One of those Multiverses streams, I had support on the podcast and literally 0 contributions the entire stream until the very last minute when one person tipped because I kind of felt bad.
But that happened the other night with Elden Ring, I think. Wait, what was the thing he had a fucking... Hold on. What was the thing the other night where he had $118 in tips, but nothing in the fucking game itself? That was nah, it's not on here. Hold on, give me a second here. I need Gamerface Gaming. Gamerface Gaming will know. Where are you? 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 It was $118, I remember, and they got that for the entire day stream. What was it? Hold on. Or was it this one? Well, it can't be this one, can it? Because this is fucking too far back. I swear he got... Well, it may have been like recently then. It may have been the Elden Ring stream, I don't know. But most of his support came in for the one stream. And... for the podcast. And they didn't get a thing at all during the gameplay. Yeah, I think it may have been Elden... I can't mind. But that happened recently to him as well. That's the point I'm trying to make here. That happened to him very recently, where... the game got no support whatsoever, and it was all to do with the podcast getting the majority of support. I think it actually might have been Saturday stream. That's why it's not very familiar with me. It might have been Saturday stream. Go back here. So Saturday stream was what? Saturday was the 29th, wasn't it? So that would be the Saturday to 29th. So the day stream. So fuck me, man. I'm back. Some of this artwork, man, the Gamerface has. Maybe it wasn't the fucking day stream then because I only got 50 from that. I don't know. All I know is it happened very recently for Phil Burnell, where he had, you know, like all his contributions essentially came in the podcast. It's not exclusive to fucking Multiverses. It happened very recently as well.
Right? And people were constantly complaining it was boring and they wanted me to do something else. That's how I judge it, by people who were actually on the stream. You know, and the views. Oh god, the views on those videos. It was 2-3 days and they didn't even have 300 views on them. But no one cared about the game and my content. Weird, because I think the game's quite sound and fun. And I was learning and everything, but people didn't seem to give a shit. So if you don't give a shit, then I'm not gonna give a shit. You know, this is not me putting out content for me. I could just turn the camera and the stream off and play games offline if I want. I'm making content for you. So if you're telling me you don't like it, then that's that, right?
There we go. Celebratory bubble blow. Very nice. There's bubbles everywhere. There's bubbles all over my PlayStation 4 controller. There's bubbles on my microphone stand. There's bubbles everywhere tonight. It's not a controller. This one's for all my baby girls.
Yes, Super Monkey Ball is a rage-inducing game. That is correct. It definitely is. I remember from the one that I played, oh my god, it was so rage-inducing. Do you remember how annoying that fucking game was? Oh my god, it was driving me nuts.
Oh, I was going to check that as a joint. So remember Phil just banned somebody because I kept talking about a video, and Phil's like, if it's to do with wings as well, I'm not interested. So the thing that got brought up at the start of this bingo stream, where a professional made a video talking about DSP and wings and like how they treat their audience, or whatever, that's why the guy got banned. So I assume Phil Burnell is not very aware of the professional's video yet, but I guess he'll learn about it. In fact, maybe that's why Phil took so long on his break. Maybe Phil saw on his break because he was looking up professional and whatever and seeing what all the fuss was about. And yeah, Mr. is desperate for a screenshot of us. I mean, you won't get the full thing because the hands won't be there fully, but by all means, I'll do my best. Give me a second. Go here, go, I think there. I think that'll do nicely. Hopefully we'll be able to get... Look at his elbow. It looks so... I know I keep saying it, but it looks so weird. It's like the fucking lack of definition in his arms and all that shit. What the hell, man? I don't know. Like, Jesus, man. It just looks like such a weird individual. Anyway, I forgot that fucking face. Give me a second here. Let's see how it did. It kind of worked okay. I'll throw it in the member Discord and I'll put the whole image in as well. Just in case I can't screw up the microphone there, I know, but I will show. I'll put the whole image in as well, in case people want to work the magic and make it look better. So there you go, mister. And the Dom says on the 21st, on Gamerface's tweets there, the date of the Elden Ring stream, 187 majority, 123 from Erin. I don't think it was that one. I feel like it was more recent. You know, but it doesn't matter. All I know for sure is that Phil had a stream recently, a day stream, where the podcast got the absolute majority of support from him. And the game barely had anything until I think the final hour or so, or the final 10 minutes or so. So it's not as goes into multiverse that happens to things he's doing now as well.
Nuts.
Say you're tired. Say you're tired.
Oh man. Ooh, good stretch. Ooh. Oh, good stretch.
Yeah.
Okay, are we good, guys? Because people have stopped tagging me in the chat now. Are we good to end the show? And then start getting set up for Street Fighter? There's people who are really good at Super Monkey Ball who speedrun it. I mean, I believe that. I think there's people who are good at every game who speed. Do I think I could play a Looney Tunes game for the retro event? What Looney Tunes game? What are you talking about? Well, I'll be playing Terry Bogard. New game when it comes out. You mean the new Fatal Fury game? I'm on the fence about that. I don't know. Excuse me. I like Fatal Fury, but when I play these SNK games like King of Fighters, nobody cares. I don't know if Fatal Fury will be any better than King of Fighters. I hope it will be. I think Garu Mark of the Wolves actually is better than King of Fighters, and that's a 20-year-old game. Well, I guess we'll have to see when it comes out. I'll have more of an idea about what the game is and decide if I want to try it or not. Deadly Kubo says, is Deadly Premonition a possibility for Throwback? If you mean retro reacting? No. Deadly Premonition was direct capture live stream. The stuff we're doing on Throwback right now is solely stuff that was camera. Stuff that was before 2013, camera pointed at TV style, taking those playthroughs, upgrading them to modern visuals. If we're going to do a remastered playthrough, or if we're going to react to it, I want it to be that older style as well. What's the point of me reacting to something in the last 10 years that doesn't feel retro, right? Like, I don't think Deadly Premonition feels retro. It's good to have you here, Jade. Thanks for being on the stream. Do the spiders in Elden Ring DLC scare me? There are no spiders in the Elden Ring DLC. So far, there's been scorpions and there have been the hand creatures, but there have been no spiders.
Spoilers!
So I guess the answer would be no, because there are none. If there were spiders, and maybe they would scare me if they were well designed, I don't know. And so far, I haven't been scared by anything in the Elden Ring DLC, no. Happy Canada Day to you, Derek. Anyone?
Objection, Phil. I know a couple of things that fucking scared you in the Elden Ring DLC. I'll show you right now what fucking scared you. So this is the things that scared Phil the most playing the Elden Ring DLC. $37 in tips. $85 in tips. Those two things scared the crap out of him big time. So much so that he had to fucking, set his audience straight and kind of remind them, guys, this is a game you might support. This is, I might not finish this DLC at this point. Yeah, he was terrified because of that fucking no support.
In Canada today, who's celebrating the national holiday? Happy Canada Day. Have a good...
Phil's referring to Canada and a national holiday. Blame Canada.
If there were spiders, and maybe they would scare me if they were well designed, I don't know. And so far, I haven't been scared by anything in the Elden Ring DLC, no. Happy Canada Day to you, Derek. And anyone in Canada today who's celebrating the national holiday? Happy Canada Day. Have a good day. I hope that you all have a safe one and a fun one.
Fuck you, Derek. You creepy little bastard.
And I'd like to hear all about it. There you go. Moose Day. No, it's not Moose Day. I'm pretty sure Canada Day is kind of the equivalent of American Independence Day, where it's a day to feel like nationalistic pride and celebrating all the things that are good about the country. I think that's what it's supposed to be. This is insane. This is fucking toxic. Yeah.
Say tired.
Yeah, I heard a lot of the country is having a heat wave right now. We are not. We are not having a heat wave. We have a lot of humidity right now, but not a lot of heat. But I've heard a lot of the country's been under a pretty bad heat wave, and I'm sorry for that. I hope that you all guys are all staying cool and safe. Kyle from Canada says, thanks. Can I shout him out? Absolutely not, Ungoy. How do you ask me to shout out Kyle from Canada on Canada Day and wish him a happy Canada Day? I would never shout out a Kyle from Canada and wish him a happy Canada Day on my stream. How dare you presume? You're so presumptuous. Tell you. Okay, I think it's time to end the show. Thank you for being chill today, guys. I'm excited for our new attitude towards Street Fighter. All right, I hope it works. We're gonna find out.
What do you mean our new attitude? It's all you fucking salty bitch.
Today, obviously tomorrow, I will let you all know how it went. But our new experiment, okay, is going. Hopefully, will go well. Fingers crossed, right? Let's see what happens as a result of me taking these frequent breaks to chill with you in between, a few matches. Let's see how I do with Bison with my new knowledge of the character that I'm going to try to employ today. Okay, I'm excited to see how this goes. I want to test it out. So thank you guys for a chill podcast. And hopefully you'll also join me tonight for Riven. That's going to be fun. Tomorrow I will tell you all about how it went. All right, guys, peace out. See you tomorrow. All righty. So let's get set up, everybody, because I'm not set up yet for Street Fighter. Hold on a second. Other control.
If Phil says fuck our boss 2 more times, we get a free space. If Phil burps 2 more times, we get a free space. I think we're going to need him at this point in time because we're running out of time to win.
No?
Shut up,
bitch! The only bummer is the camera's gonna be small. As you know, when I play Street Fighter, I try to make the camera small so that way you can see them as much of the game as possible. But, then obviously you can't see me as well. And if we're gonna have a more social time on the stream, it might not work as good, But I guess that's the trade-off of playing fighting games. It's the game you want to see, not me, right? You're not here to see my face. You're here to see my performance in the video game. Excuse me. So, I guess we'll see how it goes. You know what's funny? I watch fighting game streamers. No one knows where to put the webcam. Some people actually take the game. So here's what some people would do. Instead of doing like what you see right now, they would actually do this. So basically the game is crunched. See? And what they would do is around the edges of the screen, they would put all kinds of shit. Like, oh, click here to check out this. And, their schedule or, like I have the bar there, but they'll have like, that'll be part of their border and stuff like that. So that way the webcam doesn't interfere with the game. But then the game is all crunched. So I've seen a lot of FGC streamers do that. And I'm like, I could adopt something like that. But would you guys prefer if I just keep it full screen, Full screen I think is a little better, obviously. You get to see more of the game. I mean, yeah, I block a very small part of...
Slight crunch is acceptable, A minimal fucking crunch is definitely fucking acceptable, in my opinion.
The screen, but it's not a huge part. Happy Canada Day to you, Radical Jaw. Alright. Alright, well, before we get started, I need to use the restroom. If you all could just hang out and chill for a few minutes here while I go use the restroom and get ready. Then when I come back, we'll jump in. I probably will do like 1 to 2 casual matches just to warm up. Take a quick break with you guys, then we'll jump into ranked, and we'll keep going back and forth. I think that'll work. Like I said, and I hope that I do well today. We'll find out. But yeah, and thank you. And guys, please support the stream. Obviously, it's a daytime stream now with Street Fighter. Anything appreciated. The goal is $50 in tips. We do hit the tips goal to the tier 2 Bison hat. While I play with Bison, try to get him to master today. It's pretty appropriate, right?
You're waving like a fucking desperate beggar. Please fill my hat up with fucking money. I've only got $2.
All right, so thank you for a great podcast. I'll be back in a few minutes, and we'll start with Bison. But chill. I'll see you in a few.
Right, now he fucks off for like 20 minutes or so. Like he leaves at 12:43 p.m. his time. 12:43 p.m. his time. Let's just fast forward. 12:49, he's not back yet. 12:54, he's not back yet. 12:58, he's not back yet. He comes back at 12:59. What, is he wearing jammies or whatever? Hold on. What's he fucking doing? Hold on, let's see what he's fucking doing.
Okay, I'm back. I feel better. I'm ready now. Man, I needed that. Can you imagine if I hadn't done that and then I tried to play? Okay, let me turn off the fan, actually. Oh, okay. Get ready here. What's the longest winning streak I've ever been at a tournament? I don't know what you mean. In a tournament, you can't really go on a win streak because you're only doing set matches in a bracket. If you mean like, if I went to a tournament and I kept playing on a cabinet that was casual play, what's the longest win streak I had? 80 something perhaps? No exaggeration, in Super Turbo. I used to do that. There was one tournament I went to and I sat on the cabinet for like 4 hours, 4.5 hours of non-stop matches. And I basically got tired. I was like, I gotta go. So I just handed it over to somebody else and left.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Good news, guys. He burped, which is a free space, and he said tired, which is
burger.
That.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
No, we need one more thing to happen. That's a double whammy. We have a 4 free space, and Phil said tired. We have 4 free spaces, and there's 5 spaces left. Phil, please say here's the thing or nonsense unnecessarily, or just randomly give fucking turbo nose or whatever. Come on, Phil. Do us a fucking favour here. Throw me a freaking bone here. Say fuck 2 more times. Or boss.
That was a pretty common practice for any top player back in the day, though. Like, you go to a tournament, people want practice. Oh my god, so-and-so's on the cabinet, I want to play him. You know, I want a chance to play one of the best. And if I remember correctly, that win streak was either with...
Did Phil just refer to himself as one of the best? Like, he's just sitting there playing Super Turbo or something for 4 fucking hours, and he's waiting for his adore in fucking public to fucking try and get a chance to rub shoulders with the mighty DSP who came fucking 4 for evil one time, #1 ranked American that particular year due to a fucking mass boycott of the shitty fucking PS2 port version or whatever. I need to hear the full context of this. I'm going to rewind it for the full context, but it does sound like to me he's trying to imply that he was up there with the upper echelon.
When I sat on the cabinet for like 4.5 hours of non-stop matches, and I basically got tired. I gotta go, so I just handed it over to somebody else and left. That was a pretty common practice for any top player back in the day, though. Like, you go to a tournament, people want practice. Oh my god, so-and-so's on the cabinet, I want to play him. You know, I want a chance to play one of the best. And if I remember correctly, that win streak was either with Blanco or Fei Long, too. It wasn't even like my best characters. Did I ever play Warcraft games? Yes, I played the original Warcraft on PC, which were top-down sim-style games. I played that Warcraft that was the one with the hero character and then the other minions around them. I forgot what that one was called. Then I played World of Warcraft, so I played many Warcraft games over the years. So, a few shout-outs to do. Luthace did a super chat asking, did I have a big poop? Indeed, I did. It was a very large one, but I feel much better now, and I'm ready for gameplay. And then I received 2 tips.
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
No!
Fuck you, Phil.
I received a $5 tip from an anonymous tip.
It complements the flavor perfectly.
So basically someone, I was going to say this, or I appreciate this person's tip. However, the best way to combat trolls is to ignore them. What I mean by that is giving absolutely no attention to them whatsoever. Okay, this is a person who was like wanted to say something to the trolls. I'm not even going to give them that time on my stream. Do you understand? Like, you just ignore them and then you move on with your life and then they go away. So thank you for the $5 tip. I appreciate that. And then I received...
He could have said nonsense for God's sake. Nonsense would have been a great word to use there at some point.
a $1 tip, which is nonsense. So I'm just going to ignore it.
Holy shit, he said it. We won.
Burger.
We won.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
It's like he heard me from the past. We fucking win. Bingo. First bingo in a month and we get a fucking full house.
Burger. 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 Burger.
Full house? Oh boy. How exciting. Anyway.
Fucking fan dabby dozy. That fucking free space I basically fucking gave us at the start of the fucking stream for hitting 200 members ultimately fucking saw us win the bingo. How close were we to him starting recording for gameplay?
Okay, cool.
I'm curious how close we were to him starting.
Remember, today we're approaching this a little differently. The way I'm approaching it is, we're going to basically play 2 to 3 sets against people.
Oh, who fucking cares? I mean, whatever, he's ready to fucking start anyway. I want to see an example of him fucking having like... Wait, he's playing casual. This bitch is playing casual because he's too scared to fucking start in ranked. So when does he start playing ranked? Is it here? Hold on, Bison wins, alright, whatever. So hold on, give me a second here. So is it still casual?
Here comes a new...
He's still... what a scared little bitch. So he's playing casual there. Where's the fucking menu?
That is for certain.
So he's playing Ken here. Is this casual?
A new warrior has...
Yeah, he's playing... he's still in casual. Oh, I sure hope I get to master eventually and just fucking stays in casual because he's a scared bitch trying to fucking brush up on his tech. Let's see how he does. I want to see how he does against this Ken. Oh, sorry, I forgot. Hold on. Before I forget. Let me just amend this right now. $25 on the bingo prize fund. What a way to start the month. There we go. Right, let's get back to the Bill's shitey fucking stream and let's see. I want to see how he does against this Ken. This master level Ken. We'll just watch this for a little bit and then we'll peace out.
I went for low medium Ken.
So he's 5-star diamond Phil and he's against this master Ken. And Ken's notoriously pretty solid usually. Who knows though?
Stop. It just stops from mid-range. Everything stops from mid-range. I crouched again instead of standing.
So I think this is Phil's third set. But in theory, even though it's casual, he should stop after a set for a chill Q&A session. Alright, Phil might win this.
Man, too slow. Too slow.
Oh, that Ken screwed up.
Stop again. Standing there, standing 3 points stops everything.
Come on, Ken.
Tried to parry, nothing.
That's not perfect. Never mind. Never mind.
Wow,
I shouldn't have said anything.
He's not playing, he's just pushing buttons, and the game decides that everything counter hits me. I didn't get what I wanted. Yikes.
No perfect. Damn it.
And then we get a trade and I lose. Just push buttons, Ken. Just push buttons. Again, I crouch instead of standing. Oh my god.
Come on, Ken. Don't get a dick. We want sodium, damn it. This Ken is not very effective against Phil. He just point up. Try and grab him then. If he's going to just keep fucking blocking your strikes, just grab him then.
Stuffed again. Wasp has all his normal stuff high.
I'll do that.
Now outplayed,
That
he literally just gets to push buttons and they stuff everything I do from mid-screen. Why are his normals so good?
That works. Come on, Ken. Prove me wrong.
Whoa, no drive rush. He dropped my input entirely.
Get it, ass throwing.
That's not what I did. I did crouching, fucking ground fierce punch. He gave me that.
Come on, Ken.
I can't even do my basic combo. I really can't do anything against this Ken. For some reason, this connection to this guy, I can't do anything.
This connection to the guy, it's a 38 millisecond thing.
I can't even complete a basic combo against this Ken.
What salty wee bitch he is, man. Nothing wrong with the connection. So Phil won the first round.
I couldn't do it. I can't do it.
In the corner.
I can't do basic combos.
So hold on. So Phil, when he gets trapped in the corner by a character, complains and bitches and whines and moans about that particular style of gameplay. He hates it when that happens to him and says, oh, there's no way I can get out of the corner, it's not fair, it's just the same combo over and over, and it's the same pattern over and over. When Phil gets forced into a corner and can't get out, apparently it's all wrong and it shouldn't be the way it is or whatever, and everyone's fucking dumb as hell and Phil did nothing wrong. But it's perfectly fine for Phil to adopt such tactics himself when he's playing the game, for his benefit. It's perfectly acceptable and cool and nothing wrong with it whatsoever when he's the one trapping people in the corner with a character and using that to his advantage.
Oh, man, it's terrible. I'm trying. I'm really just trying to do basic stuff. Damn, I can't do it. It's dropping like crazy.
So it's 1 each in the game so far rounds.
Wow, from that distance, of course, but it's 10. Oh yeah, I went under it. I went under the Shoryuken spam. Are you kidding? Stupid game.
This might be a... Damn it, why do I keep saying it would be a perfect? Every time I say it's going to be a perfect, they fucking screw it up.
Can't do basic stuff.
Come on, Ken. Ah, he's trapped in the corner again, I think. Oh, yeah, he's trapped in the corner.
Walk forward, bam.
Whoa. What was that noise? What the fuck was that noise? Well, I don't think that was part of the game. What the hell was that noise? Was that his mouth making that noise? What the hell was that?
Walk forward.
I am so... Oh my god, I don't make... I'll let you guys be the judge of whatever the hell that fucking noise was. I have no idea. One more time.
Walk forward, spam.
I just imagine like the subtitles for this fucking, YouTube transcript. Frustrated fart. It just... frustrated fart noise. Whatever. Let's go back to 1.75 speed. Come on, Ken. Finish your fucking job.
Oh my! What a great player.
Nah, Phil. I think Phil's got us still. Yeah, I think Phil's got us. Yeah.
Again, wrong fucking input. God, dropped it. I'm down backing. I'm literally doing nothing but down backing. You still hit me.
Oh, that was super effective. One more hit.
I did 2 level 3s. Nothing. Dropped them entirely. Yeah, I don't know. That match was awful. Like, no exaggeration. That match was dropping half of the stuff that I was trying to input. I don't get it. I couldn't do basic combos.
So Phil has had 3 sets now. He should be having a break, going by his own word. But maybe it doesn't count for casual mode. Let's see, does he stay? He keeps playing? Yeah. He plays. He's playing someone. Oh no, he's... Oh, wait a second. Is he turned off casual mode? I think he's turned on ranked mode. No, he's not. Hold on.
Ugh, now it's not searching anymore, of course. I don't even know how to get it to search. Oh, I'm definitely...
He's staying in casual. He has a little bitch ass is staying in casual. Fucking scrub. Fuck it, I'm done with this clown. I'm fucking done. Guys, I'm going to wrap things up there. These are fucking otters, fucking god, delightful otters. Guys, thank you very much for joining me for this bingo stream today. I certainly hope you had a fun time. And hey, we started off and went for a very good positive note. We won bingo today, you know, full house, no jazz. We started off and we got some money in the bingo prize fund fucking immediately, so there you fucking go. Guys, I want to thank you all again once more. I still find it insane. I've got over 200 fucking members. That blows my fucking tiny mind. I know it's a number that won't stay, you know what I mean, but that's perfectly fucking fine as well. You know what I mean, it's okay. We get to add emojis to the fucking chat, whatever, and some people like gifted memberships can get to experience being a member. I'm in the process of trying to get a new member video because I do videos once a month for members, where I do like updates on my journey to try and get better with my health and all that jazz. I'm still waiting to finish that video essentially because I'm still waiting to get the results essentially of my efforts from June essentially. So yeah, it's a work in progress, put it that way. But thank you once again is what I'm trying to say, you know, for all your support, contributions, memberships, tips, super chats, everything, you know, even people just leaving comments as well and all that jazz, you know what I mean, and you guys being here in the stream chat, keep me writing the card and just being very happy and positive, not jazz. It really does. I mean, after what happened yesterday, I mean, so for people here yesterday, it got a bit derailed. People were saying all sorts of strange things, strange accusations, whatever, and that kind of got me quite down. I was in two minds where to do bingo today because I was kind of worried that kind of negative element would come back and try and just disrupt things again. Thankfully, it didn't seem to happen or whatever, you know what I mean, and bingo has, you know, you guys have certainly helped keep me going, keep me right for the bingo stream, and it's been fantastic, so I appreciate that, guys. I will be back tomorrow for some more bingo antics, and I'll be joined by an ancient bugger called Alton Cider. You know what I mean? He will join me for some robust bingo stuff or whatever. So hopefully we can keep the full house trend going. You know, the full house streak. You know, hopefully he won't. Hopefully he'll be able to pick a good bingo number for us all and that jazz. But I'm going to end things how I always end things, by putting notorious PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pigs Animations. Until tomorrow, guys, enjoy the rest of your Monday, whatever you end up doing, and I'll catch you all later. Until then, goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside and all of a sudden greenbacks start falling from the sky and you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Money, yeah. Money, gone like that.